Hi everybody, my name is Rapid64 and welcome to Charisma Check, the brand new show that I'm putting on where I play Dungeons and Dragons with a couple of friends and maybe in the future other streamers and stuff. I am your Dungeon Master for today, Rapid64, and I am joined by three wonderful adventurers. Say hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
Oh my fucking god, you fucking... I can't have an... I was really hoping that I wouldn't have a hello intrepid adventurers bit, but...
Hey, Rapid, you can't swear in the first 10 minutes of the VOD, otherwise the YouTube video is going to be demonetized, and
I'm gonna demonetize your lifespan. Anyways. Do you guys care to introduce yourselves?
Sure?
You could also just say no.
I mean, usually it would be like, oh, why don't we start with...
Okay, yeah. Hold up. First, I gotta address this cat rapid allegations right now that are entirely correct.
This is cold hard
Cat DM.
All right.
So I'm gonna do something for you that's gonna explain everything. I just didn't think this looked right, guys, with the great art at the bottom with everyone's characters. I didn't think this was appropriate. So we're sticking with... I could be Pigeon God. Hey, it's me, Pigeon God. Oh. Yeah, come on, Dungeon Master is crazy. Sasan Cat. I don't know what that is.
Swasam cat.
I don't know why.
Why did Jupiter May just leave your Discord?
What?
The fuck? What? You just left your Discord.
What the fuck? Okay.
And we're off to a lovely start.
Okay. Anyways, all that besides, the reason why I'm Catboy Rapid is because I thought Skeleton Rapid did not fit the vibe check for the art down below. I thought it was a little jarring, so I went with Cat Rapid. How do you have that? I think I did it for the project we were doing, but we gave up on. But anyways, hi. I guess we could go in around in order. So Spruce, you care to introduce yourself?
As me or my character?
As you. Just say your name or whatever.
I'm Spruce. Hi.
And next up would be Lump.
I'm Lump. Hi.
And then finally Crow.
I am Crow. Greetings.
Yeah.
Hi.
And I am Revan64, your dungeon master for today. Hi Spruce, hi Lump, hi Crow, hi Bird.
Hi
How you doing?
Bird. Hi.
How you guys doing? Hopefully this will be this is an all original story by me. That I've written and I'm going to DM for the first time. So I guess the only thing is to really like get into it. So to preface this story is fuck. Okay. I gotta slap something. Alright. Our story I'm nervous.
He slapped his manservant.
Yeah. So this story takes place in a small town off like the hidden path of many like touristy locations, and it's called the Olive Garden. This place is renowned for its food. For anyone traveling in other sorts of towns or cities nearby, they have heard some passing tales and some passing gossip about the local small town Olive Garden and how it is just amazing food. It's a good place to just stop by for hungry adventurers who are like starving after like months because they have very cheap food. They have a lot of it, and it's just a lot of good food. Like it is unlike anything that you can get in most other big cities or towns. It's homemade, it's homegrown, and everyone you hear about it talks about the yearly food festival that they have. Every year, this town of Olive Garden hosts a yearly food festival to help bring in tourists and help their economy thrive. But lately, as you hear stories from other adventurers, you start hearing that more and more people are not going to these food festivals because of some sudden disappearances. You guys hear about people going in, not a lot about people going out. For whatever reasons each of you may have, you have decided to each go separately on your own to the food festival to see what was either happening or to investigate or just to have some good food. Whatever your reason may be, you find yourself entering a town. Let me see. For you, Spruce, your character Ophelia, I'm not introducing people yet, but just when you're walking into town, you see like a dog and you see like tons of farmland with like tons of vegetables growing and like full thriving. Crow, you pass by what you think to be like the more like abandoned side of the town. Like you see an abandoned house, you see like people who don't really take care of their houses in this area that you're walking past, but you press on either way. And Lump, you see more of a bustling city folk kind of deal. Like you see people setting up their shops, setting up their little markets and stalls across the road, and they look at you and then like, you know, they tend back to their work because everything hasn't started yet. They're still like busy preparing for the day. But either way, all of you guys make your way towards the middle. Let me see if I can draw on this thing. You guys start going into this spot because that's where the food festival is. That's where people are setting up tables. That's where people are setting up their markets, and that's where the pleasant smell of like cooked meats and steamed vegetables are coming from. This is the town square, and this is where everything is coming together. You guys arrive in town about like 7 p.m. It's getting to the evening. It's near sunset, and that's really when the festival is starting. But as you guys kind of make your ways to the center of town, you know, you start seeing tables, you start seeing food, you start seeing stalls open up. Is there anything you guys would like to do now?
Protein.
Protein, okay.
What does that mean?
You just start
I need my protein.
You start heading over to whatever table has the most meat.
Yeah.
Okay. You do.
And I swallow a sausage link whole.
This guy's a freak.
Okay. You just walk up to like this. You see tons of sausages, tons of ribs, tons of steaks, just like all laid out. Some meat is cast to the side, like you're not really sure what it is, but like it looks kind of sketchy, but you just don't pay too much mind to it. But as you like suck up like a sausage and like eat it, this girl comes up to you and she's like, I'm sorry, but we're not actually started right now. If you could wait like 30 minutes, we'll be ready for you. There's no need to take anything right now. We have enough food to go around. And this woman is a redhead.
She's also 4 feet tall. I go, oh, sorry.
Oh my god!
I fully re-eject the sausage that I swallowed whole.
Where does it land?
I catch it.
In your hand?
Yeah.
God!
What the fuck? Okay. And then you see a man, she's like, you can guess she's like 17, 18, around that range. Basically, teenage to young adult years. But you see a man, similar age, come up, and the thing you notice about him is his big ass, huge hat. That he has, like a Texas hat. He has like a flannel on. And he comes up and he's like, hey, is this guy bothering you? And you see that it's this dude. Like, what's happening here? And she's like, this peasant just sucked up a sausage and puked it up. You
want it back?
No, you fucking dipshit. I don't want it back. What?
Good news, you can keep it.
Yeah, okay. I go, okay, and plop it right back in my mouth, swallowing it whole again.
What a great start.
The guy over here puts his arm around the girl's shoulders and it's just like, let's just get out of here. We don't tourist, man. And then he takes her away, but she just looks back at you in complete disgust.
I give her a kind smile.
And she's like, yeah, just wait 30 minutes or something and we'll get that food ready. And then she walks off. Is there anything you two would like to do?
I don't. Well, what do I? Did
Okay.
I see that horrible interaction?
Yes, you did actually.
What that happened?
You're like walking into town this direction as you see this whole ordeal. Because you're scanning the area already. Like, you're seeing what's around, what
Sure.
stalls are open, what food. But then you do notice the debacle. You can't hear what they're saying, but you do see this person eat a sausage, take it out, and eat it again.
I nod. I sort of like shake my head wistfully, disappointed in a lack of commitment. And then sort of, I think I just sort of hang about looking for anyone like important, I suppose.
I just look horrified.
Oh, you see that? Well, first, Crow. This is what happens to you. You look around for someone to like.
I love it when a DM says, "This is what's gonna happen." This is what happened to you.
So you look around and you're looking for stalls or whatever, and then you see this man lock eyes with you. He looks both
I have one eye.
ways.
Oh, nothing.
No, you want to what?
No, it's like I can't lock eyes with him. I can lock eye with him.
Okay. So you lock eye with him, and
Yep.
you go ahead and you see he looks both ways, like just to make sure he knows who's watching, and then he's like,
And we're in a crowded market square, right?
Yeah, well, everyone's busy tending to their like.
Okay.
This is like like right before this party starts. Like you're like, you
Right,
showed up a
we're
little early.
The most empty.
Yeah. Well, he looks
Sorry,
both
I'm
ways.
being rude. Go. Yeah.
He's like, my friend. Can you come here a minute? And like he beckons you over.
I just sort of step over to him. My robe sort of like just barely scrape against the ground, and my gait is so steady that it looks like I just sort of hover like on the soles of my feet, just sort of like not blinking, just sort of like just sort of head over, and I just say like, I am not your friend. What do you need?
So this man is like, he's middle-aged to like in his 30s to 40s. You're not sure which, but he's like clearly an older man, mustache, and he's actually preparing a stall of his own. Like he's at a stall and that he's working on his food, but you see that like he's kind of a frantic looking man, and he's like, hello my friend.
Again, hate to remind you, but I have not made your acquaintance at this moment.
I'm so sorry. My name is
Apology
Pasquale.
accepted.
Okay.
Pasquale. I will
My
commit it to
na-
memory.
My name is Pasquale, and I am a resident here in Olive Garden, and you are a tourist, correct? Here for the food festival?
I prefer the term emissary, but yes, I am not from around here. Just sort of stare out one eye with half my fucking face missing.
I'm sorry to bother you, but do you think you can help me with a little favor?
What favor?
You see, I have lost my little friend. I have a little helper. He helps me cook, he helps me prepare food, and he is really important to me. Do you think you can help me find him?
He's talking about his penis.
I do not wish to trade sexual favors, sir.
No. No sexual favors of any kind. It's just I need help finding my familiar. Yes, my familiar.
And
he's-
are you a fellow practitioner of the arcane arts?
roll insight.
Sure. Fuck, that's not good. I think. Yeah, that's gonna be a big 3.
You ask him if he's a practitioner of the arcanic arts, and he's like,
Yeah.
yes, I am. I've
And for a
studied.
fellow scholarly mind, I have no issue providing aid. When last was your furry friend? And also, just to double check, you didn't ask me because I'm also small, right?
No. I am looking for someone dearly. He is a small. He looks both ways, and he whispers to you. He's a rat. He's a tiny little chef that tells me what to do, and
You don't have
my
to tell
gosh.
me all this. I really appreciate you coming forthcoming, but I don't want to be involved with the story behind why there's a rat preparing food. I'm happy to help. Let's just
Okay.
keep me out of it.
Okay,
You know?
okay, no problem, my friend.
I trust you with my life.
Me as well, comrade. His name is Charles. His name is Child Engrossed
Charles.
Cheese. But I know that he likes to respond to Chucky. But yes, if you could just find where he is, he may be running around for food, I fear. But if you can do me a favor and keep this a secret, right?
I will, on my father's honor, carry out this missive with the truest of intention. Should I fail, I will be cast out of the Neopopulum Citadel and die alone, frozen. You have my word.
Okay.
And then I turn around and just immediately start looking underneath tables.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if you
Also, should we
glanced.
describe what our characters look like for
I
the
totally
audience?
forgot about that. Well, we'll start with Lump first, and then we'll do that Chuck the Wreck. Lump, do you want to describe what your character looks like?
Yeah, so Tim Horton, he's a Goliath barbarian. So he's super fucking tall. I think like they're like 7 feet tall. He's ripped to high heavens. He's basically a walking truck. He's decked out in what to you might look like hockey gear, when really it's a cool fantasy medieval shirt. Don't worry about it. He's carrying a battle axe, which is constructed out of 2 hockey skates that have been sewn together and tied to the end of a hockey stick. And yeah, he's gray, big. He looks just like some guy, which is weird to you because like he seems like he would be, you know, a little more fantastical with his great size, but he just looks like a normal guy that's been like quadrupled in size.
Okay. Perfect. Now Crow, do you mind describing your character?
Absolutely. So I'm playing Kremry Coldstone. I am a dwarf. I'm sort of a weird, like, wizardly robe that has a lot of like dwarven, like filigree sort of on it. Half of my, or you know, a good third, I would say, of the skin on my head is missing, and that very quickly clues in the viewer that I am undead, it appears. It doesn't seem that I need to take breath, nor blink, nor eat, nor sleep. And I have these like weird like shoulder pauldrons that sort of are made of like this darkish iron. And I have a beard that, because I'm dead, I can't grow hair, and so anytime beard hair falls out, the beard just gets a little bit smaller, a little bit more ragged, and I am trying my best to still look presentable. Also, I have a big old staff that has a spoon head on the end because I'm an ice cream wizard.
Perfect. All right, great. Spruce, do you mind telling us a little bit about what your character is? And
I thought you were about to like completely move on when you're like, all right, great, that was a good one.
No.
My character Ophelia is a Furbolg warlock, and by the way, everyone in chat, I haven't played D&D before. Please be nice to me. Please be nice. I'm like 8 foot tall, 7 or 8 foot tall, and but I'm not really that strong. I'm just a normal strength person. Normal clothes and everything. I don't know, but I'm just staring down everyone with this freaky ass wide-eyed stare.
Yeah, you're currently in the same pose as the art.
Yeah,
Sort of like alarmed, looking, kind of overwhelmed.
Every time that anyone looks up from their work, they just somehow meet your eyes. You are looking at everyone, and it is always an opportune moment.
I'm towering over everybody, and I'm staring them down, and so they're like, "Oh, what a tall person!" Never. I'm not looking up again. Keep walking.
All right, perfect. Also on that same note, this is my first time DMing, so be nice, everyone.
Rip him apart.
No. I am gonna make mistakes. It's okay. So Spruce, you are like walking the town. As I said, you see like dogs and maybe a few animals. You like pass by tons of farmland, and you see like growing, thriving crops. As you enter this bustling town, you gave yourself a name. You enter this like bustling town area. Everyone's setting up tables. Everyone's set up chairs. Everyone's like prepping their food. And then you do see this weird huge dude eat a sausage, take it out, and eat it back. You see people talking to other people, and then you just see a huge tables full of already like smelling great food. And you see a bunch of people. Is there anything you would like to do?
I'm just walk in the opposite direction of the giant man who just swallowed a sausage, regurgitated it, and then swallowed it again.
Okay.
And I just look at the stalls around me.
Okay, perfect.
See what food they have to offer.
Yes. So you see, like, you walked away from the meats table. But let me see what you actually see. The thing you do notice, I will say, is like you start to see guards, like at the outskirts of like this bustling town. You know, making sure everyone's safe. You see like this person in a guard's outfit with like a spear in one hand and a child in the other. You see, you notice the sausage incident. You saw that the two people talking to that person, the red-headed girl and the cowboy-looking man, you notice them go off into like a corner somewhere, like hidden from sight. You see them hold hands. You see them like walk towards some like essentially an alley of stalls. And then they get out of your view. You also see a little jester. You see a jester, and like he is prepping the main stage that is in like the very center of town. You know, like he's putting decorations up. He's like a clown. Like a redheaded clown is watering plants with his flower. You know how those clowns have those flowers that water things? He's flowering the plants with that. And if there's anything that you want to do about these specific situations, I'm telling you, feel free to just step in.
I am just walking past all the stalls,
Okay.
looking at what they have, but not staying long enough for somebody to start a conversation and try to sell me something.
Yeah, you see large pots of soup. You see mac and cheese. You start seeing a lot of like, a lot of, a lot of potato stuff. You start to notice, weirdly, how much stuff is made with potatoes here. And then, if you don't have anything to do with those things that I mentioned, one thing does happen, and that is the main stage starts like, you hear something from the main stage, and this is where all of you start hearing something. You hear a doo, 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 like a horn. I can't do that. Like that kind of thing.
What? Wow. Donald Duck is here.
And you all turn around, and it's in the very center of town, Spruce. This was the jester that you just saw. Finish watering the plants.
Sweet.
Oh, I thought you were like, wait.
I recognize you.
You hear a horn, and it's the jester standing in the middle of the stage. This is a red-headed clown. Clearly meant in the jester's uniform. Let me see.
Is it a jester or is it a clown?
It's a. You would know them as a jester, but sorry, I couldn't find a better. I couldn't find. He hates his life. He hates his life.
That's a clown!
He's a clown that hates his life. He's a medieval clown. That's fine. And he blows his horn.
I mean, yeah. Listen, if we're gonna, what is it called? Split hairs about weird technology inconsistencies. This is not the campaign to do it.
Yeah. All right. He blows his horn. He's like, Harry. I am here to announce the arrival of the king. Here he is. And up the stage walks this man. He is fitted with a crown. He is large. Like, he is 7 foot. Spruce, I think you're taller than him.
Yeah.
It's Burger's King.
Yes. And then he's also accompanied by... Actually, he's 6 foot, not 7, sorry. He's also accompanied by... No, that's the wrong one. Where is she? This one. A queen.
Derry's queen!
These two start walking up to the stage, and then you see Spruce. I remember telling you that you saw these two walk off, right?
Mm-hmm.
You actually see them, like, you actually look past, you look at where they went off to, because this girl actually came out of that hiding and, like, rapidly came over to join them, right? And then you see Cowboy Man, like, slowly walk, like, you know, a big smile on his face out of where they were hiding. And, you know, he was, like, looking at the girl as she ran off. But yeah, she runs off to join and goes up on stage alongside the king and queen. And that's when the king starts to speak. Hello, everyone. My name is Burker. Hello. Hi. The rest of the town, like, cheers, like, hey. But the king is like, it's so wonderful to mark another year, the 40th anniversary of our yearly Olive Garden Food Festival. It's so nice to see you all here and happy on this day of peace. I see that there are also a number of newcomers and new faces around here. And for those people, I hope you enjoy yourself and find yourself at home. We have food to spare, and we have plenty of people to keep you happy. I am accompanied by my wife, Derry. And then she's like, hello everyone, I hope you have a nice evening tonight. And I wanted to show everyone off my great daughter, Wendy. And then this
What?
teenage daughter... Huh?
Nothing.
The daughter
Sorry.
just like... just like lifts up her hands and like shouting like, hello. With a wonderful family at my side, I feel like commanding this town has been peaceful. That is the only thing I ever wanted for this town, and that's the only thing that this is here to celebrate. After the fearsome battle that we... You see that he pauses for a moment as he thinks back on what he just referred. This food festival is important, for it marks the very 5th anniversary of the terrible tragedy that's taken place here. I should not talk about it too much, for I don't want things to be a downer. But I want everyone to know that we do remember those folks that we've lost, and this is in commemoration of them. I hope you all have a good night, and let the festivities begin. Everyone starts cheering, and then that's when a lot of food was already out, but on the tables there was stuff covered in the like, you know, like the fancy stuff like you used to cover food with, you know,
Like dishes, like
the thing that goes on top of dishes.
yeah,
Yeah.
but that's also like a serving dish or whatever.
Anyways, they take those off, and
Yeah.
you guys see the good stuff come out. You start seeing cakes. You guys start seeing like potato salads.
The nice shit.
You guys
The
start
good
Next
stuff.
to the cakes.
you guys start seeing brownies. You guys start seeing like a chocolate fountain, which you've never seen before.
A lot of dessert and then potato.
And
Potato
then
salad.
you start seeing things you've never seen before. A weird kind of sandwich with beef. You start seeing chicken sandwiches. You start seeing sandwiches that are really weird to you.
You've seen sandwiches you've never seen before. You see chicken sandwiches. You see sandwiches you haven't seen.
you see sandwiches with fish in it. Like that's stuff you never thought was possible.
I didn't think that could happen.
You start seeing potatoes cut very thinly for some reason.
And fried in some sort of oil.
Yeah. You see a big tub just labeled pink sauce, and the sauce in it is not really pink. It's more whitish than anything. It has a hint of red, but it's not.
It's
Can I
okay, I
make an
can't read.
Can I make an Arcana check on the pink sauce?
If you actually want to go
What
for
kind
it,
of
yeah.
foul concoction is this?
Yeah,
Brew.
yeah.
Yeah, what a fearsome brew. That's gonna be a solid 17.
Yeah, it's.
You don't have to.
Remy doesn't even actually know what pig sauce is made with.
No, I was gonna say
Concentrated
like
salmonella.
it's not magic, but like you could tell that it just doesn't have ketchup in it. It just doesn't have a lot of
aura.
ketchup in it.
It doesn't. So I I scour my mind palace, trying to figure out what this thing, how it resonates with the world. No ketchup. That's it. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, one thing I will say is that's actually Pasquale's. And then you see that he is frantically looking for his tomatoes as well as his pet rat.
This guy cannot keep his shit together. Well, I'm not gonna help with his tomatoes. I already swore to find
Yeah.
his rat. After that, I'm done with Pasquale. TBH.
But after that, TBH, I'm done with him.
Yeah.
After that, the king and queen steps down. The girl like walks off on her own direction, and then the jester is like throws a bunch of flowers everywhere.
Getting into the food.
Yeah,
I thought you said he throws up.
He throws up.
and then
He's really hungover.
And then food starts being available. Is there anything you guys would want to do now that you could eat
Protein.
pretty much anything? You start eating stuff, right?
Yeah, I just start guzzling down sausages.
Uh-huh.
I was just gonna say, I think I would recognize a furbolg when I see one, and I would like to approach Ophelia.
Okay, awesome. This short man approaches you, Ophelia. What happens?
This short corpse.
Listen, I am not pretty to look at. Let's be frank. I just sort of I assume Ophelia's making like wide glances at like everything that's happening, and then at some point, you see someone that like actually keeps your gaze, and then you just see me like walking straight through the crowd at you. I just approach. I just look you as like, hello, dweller of the forest. I seek a rat.
I have not seen any.
I immediately turn away and sort of like, I really think hard about this.
I was gonna ask if any rat would do.
Oh, probably, but I am looking for a particular rat by the name of Charlie or Chucky, as I know the rat prefers to go by.
I'm not able to talk to animals, am I?
You are.
You can talk to animals, but you can't really understand them.
I thought that was plants.
It's both. Anyway,
so if I ran around yelling his name, would he actually come over?
I don't know. I don't know how cool this rat is.
I don't know.
You can certainly try.
This rat absolutely hates furbolgs.
As from what I understand, this rat is gifted in the culinary arts.
I will keep an eye out.
Thank you. I will reward you in due time, as is my honor. And then, what do you want?
The complete breaking your tone.
Say again?
It's the complete breaking your tone was.
Oh yeah.
What do you want?
What you want?
Money would do.
Very well.
I seem to have spent all of.
And then I turn around and walk into the crowd.
Just so you're aware, Spruce, yes, if you find the rat, you can talk to them or call to them or anything. Like that, I just looked up how your character works, and yes, that's how it works.
Cool.
Can I immediately beeline it towards Tim Horton?
Yeah.
I go straight there, and I go, you there, big one. I require coin. Do you have any on you?
Check. You can check.
Very well. I just walk over. I put my stumpy little arms around your waist and just sort of pat you down.
I don't have pockets. I don't have any sort of bag on me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just patting you down for the lump of metal or whatever. Do I find any, or do I need a roll for this? I don't know.
Yeah, but what would you have him roll?
Okay. Well, first of all, do you have money on you?
I don't know.
You should have money on you. Okay, well, I guess it's a roll. Okay. I
got lost and then I smelt meat and then I walked towards the meat.
That's an unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20? You find
it's
five.
Not a crit. It's
You find $5. In
$5?
Yeah, 5 gold pieces.
Okay.
Gold bucks.
You start patting Tim down, and then you see down the pant leg 5 pieces. No. 3 pieces come out of one leg and 2 pieces come out of the other, and they fall to the floor.
I pick them up. Like I put my staff under one like armpit, and then sort of like pick them up, and then I have it in my hand, and I sort of show Tim like, how many of these are you willing to part with?
I don't know.
I
how
thought you
got
were gonna
those.
use your spoon to pick them up.
No, it's the lip isn't thin enough to sort of pick the coin off the ground. Otherwise, that'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, what'd you say? Lum?
Yeah, I don't know how those got there. Yeah, you can have them.
Okay. Very well. I appreciate this charity you have granted me. What is your name, large fellow?
It's Tim Horton. Some call me Tim.
Tim Horton. Know that you are granted a boon and favor by myself, Premry Coldstone.
I don't really
Do
want to
not
see
take
your
this
boobs.
lightly. I assume that is a form of comedy that I do not understand, and I apologize for that. I will be going now. And then I just started, and I go right back.
And I go right
have
back to
5
guzzling
gold-
sausages.
Yeah. I have
I'm
5
just
gold
walk-
coins, and I just like sort of walk out with my hand open. Like,
While they've been talking, I've just been walking around, crouching down to any rat, going, "Do you know where Chucky is? Or not Chucky? Yeah, Chucky.
Yeah.
Do you know where Chucky is?"
So, yeah, you find a rat and you grab him, I guess. Wait, do you grab him?
you can really just
No, I'm just
ask the
crouched down
rat.
talking to him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you bend down to talk to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they respond. And then runs away.
Which you don't understand any of that. There's a
I
few
follow it. I chase it down.
You follow it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you follow it and it goes under the table. What table does it go under? You see that it goes under the table of this very shifty looking man. He's wearing a red suit. He is he has a receding hairline. He looks like this.
Ew.
And he's at his stand. He's at his stand and with his like legs up as he's selling a bunch of products. You see like health potion, like you could tell that he's like the keeper of the local shop, like the local adventurer shop, because he has stuff like health potions and like swords and stuff like off to the side in case anyone wants to buy them. But in terms of food, he's selling a bunch of different like slices of cheese and tomato on bread. And he noticed you approach and he's like, "Hey, how's it going? My name is Papa John. People around here call me Papa John. What could I do for you?" He doesn't notice that the rat goes under his table, but you do notice it. He's like,
Also
he just
worth
thinks,
noting, I am following Ophelia trying to
Yeah.
try to give coin.
He's like, "My name's Papa John. What can I do for you?"
I I reach under his table, like I assume there's like some kind
What?
of cloth over it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I reach under his table and I grab the rat and I walk away.
Are you do you care if you're seen or not?
It'd be hard not to be seen.
Yeah, no, I don't really. I was just trying to talk to this rat and it ran away.
You go down, and like he's like, "What the, huh? What are you doing?" You come back up. He sees the rat in your hand. He's like, fucking god, guard, guard! There's a fucking rat over here. This girl found a rat. This girl found a rat. And you see, you look over, and you see this towering man. Well,
Wait, sorry, it just hit me. Guards, this girl found a rat. Kill her. Like,
no.
Yeah.
You see this tall man. He's actually not as tall as you, but from like the people that you've seen, he is like the tallest non-furbolg you've probably seen. He's probably the same size height as Tim. Actually, he's a very intimidating man. But
Tim is taller than Ophelia.
That's true.
furbolgs are 7 to 8 feet. You're 7 feet.
No, I'm 7 to 8 feet also, buddy.
So do you guys want to decide who's? So you guys are the same height. Okay.
sure.
Should we roll for it?
Yes.
Yeah, let's roll right
yeah.
now. D20 right now,
Yeah,
Spurs.
roll
Yeah.
a d20.
The difference is how many inches.
17.
17. Fuck! Fuck!
You guys are the exact same height.
I'm sorry.
exact same.
Them's the rules.
Crow, give me a roll.
What? Why?
A d20. Go ahead.
For... Why?
Go ahead.
That's a solid middle 10.
You're 10 years old. Sorry.
Wait, I become 10 years old, or I've always been 10 years old?
This is wild magic.
I was really hoping you'd get like 4, and I was like, yeah, you're 4 feet.
You're like, you're betting on like a 1 out of 4 chance to make a joke land.
Yeah. You gotta do.
I'm perfectly average for a dwarf.
Okay. Either way, Papa John's like, "How fucking? There's a rat here." This man, older
I think
man.
she's taking care of it.
Dude, that's a fucking. This man comes over. He's older man. In his red suspenders and white thing, whatever. He's like, "What's happening?" And then Papa John. Sorry, that was a bad voice. Papa John's like, "This girl is bringing a rat into my establishment." And
Actually, she is removing a rat from your establishment.
Yeah.
oh yeah, who you gonna believe? Your old-time resident buddy, or just these two freaks over here?
I stare and my mouth opens and just a little bit of like weird, like frosty, like air sort of just escapes. Just like,
What is it? Does it do anything?
that doesn't. No, it's just I'm fucked up.
I'm just gross.
I'm just kind of a fucked up dead dwarf.
He looks at that. He's like, oh. Like he stops.
Excuse me.
Excuse you? What? And then the older man with white hair chimes in and is like, "I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to ask you guys to step away from this stall over here and ask you guys a couple of questions."
Okay.
I turn to him and I go, "What?"
Hold
The
on,
rat
can I-
ran under the table and I picked it up.
Can I
We were
trade-
leaving.
Oh, sorry, you're talking to KFC, right? My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The colonel turns to you. What was your name again?
Coldstone.
Coldstone. Okay, I was trying to figure out how to say the first one, but okay.
Don't worry, yeah, that's just nonsense. That vaguely sounds like creamery, and you don't have to worry about it.
Alright. So he turns to you, Coldstone, and he's like, "Is this true?"
That I was paying her to retrieve a rat, and then she found a rat underneath that stall.
Can you explain the situation to me? More,
All right,
you know?
and then I go through like a really, the what do you call it? Convoluted sort of path of like, so Pasquale, right? He asked me to get a rat. Then I asked her, because she's good with animals, get a rat. I'm not explaining it in this voice, but you know what I mean. And yeah, I just explained the entire situation, holding nothing back.
That's this at this moment. You see a man charging, and this is Pasquale. He sees what's happening. He sees the rat in the Furbolg's hand. He sees you guys talking to Harlan, and he's like, "Lies, lies! These people are lying, Harlan. These people came in and started talking about rats, and I said, what? This is we're making food here. You can't bring that into here." But they just they're together. They're in on it. They brought that rat here. Get them out of here.
Wait, sorry, Pasquale. I may be misunderstanding something. Are you proposing that we have conspired to take one rat out, and that's bad, evil, perhaps?
We're outside. Why is the rat an issue?
Yeah,
It's
we're actually removing the rat. We're taking the rat away from the food, if anything.
Harlan looks at Pasquale, and Pasquale is just kind of like becoming less of a man at this point. Like he is like he's not bawling, but like he is very distressed about the situation.
I should also note that just for rapid perspective, I guess, we are two freaky looking guys,
Yeah.
and I don't know if KFC already has beef with Pasquale or whatever, but
Yeah.
Rapid.
Mhm.
At this point, can Tim have wandered over? He's like
Eat the rat.
patting his stomach, yum, 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 yum. And he wanders over to Ophelia and he goes, "Can I have that?"
No.
Pasquale's like, no! And then everyone looks at Pasquale.
now what is the truth?
He's like, Pasquale, run! Oh wait, no, wait, that's not what
He yelled that to
Run!
himself, and then he starts running.
Okay, no retcon. He did say that. Pasquale, run!
That's his special move.
He
He's
starts
talking in third person.
he starts booking it. And then Ophelia, the rat, starts booking it.
I mean, it's in these giant
Yeah,
purple hands.
it is firmly grasped.
Yeah, do you want to
Yeah.
roll to contest it? Or do you just want to let him go as you run?
Just hand it to Tim.
I think since this rat that I'm holding is trying to go after him, I also chase after him.
So,
Because
Run
I
with
just
like a rat
figure
held in two hands, just like
I
sprinting.
figured that the rat can't run fast enough to catch up to him, so I'm running fast enough for it.
Oh, you should throw him.
so Pasquale starts running, expecting the rat to run with him, but instead you keep a good grip on him and run for him.
My legs are longer.
I'm like, come back! Your rat wants to come with you!
Papa John's fucking gobsmacked. He's like putting like covers on his food. Harlan is like, wait, stop! And then he runs after you too. Unless you two do anything. Did my thing stop?
I give Tim his 5 gold back because I don't need it.
Wait, how do I eat this? There's this.
I don't. Oh, I didn't think that. I didn't think that you could eat it, but I've been corrected.
Nope. That didn't taste very good.
I wouldn't
Nothing.
imagine. They're usually used to purchase more food.
Remind me to make you.
Wait, you have to.
Uh huh. Okay.
Go on, go on.
Spruce, what were you gonna say?
You might want to readjust the map for the stream.
Yeah. What the fuck? I'm just gonna say you get fuck. You
We
guys
got
wandered.
so many characters.
You guys wandered this direction. You guys run towards here. Harlan, fuck. Fuck. There we go. Fuck. There. Fuck. Fuck. Who the fuck's green? Who's that? Okay. You started booking it.
I launch out my purple orb.
Lump, remind me to do a con save for you later.
Eating money.
Yeah, it's not gonna have no consequence. They're gold coins. They're metal coins.
I'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, but
Go
look at
past
him.
I have an 18 con, and I'm huge.
It's true. Honestly, that coin should be more afraid.
Yeah.
Tim's digestive tract is gonna bend them.
Yeah, I mean
Okay.
Goliaths are kind of stony.
Yeah,
Can you
they're stoned.
Spruce, can you give me, that would be athletics, right? Can you give me an athletics roll? Just roll a d20 and add 0 to it. So just tell me a
Uh-oh.
d20.
Okay. 9.
9.
That's big.
It's probably better than some like dweeby ass chef.
Yeah, or a
Well,
dwarf that doesn't
we're
walk
gonna-
very fast.
We're gonna find out. Well, are you running too?
No, God no.
Okay. Let's see. I didn't see what that was, so we get to. Yeah. What did you get? A 9?
Mm-hmm.
He got a 9. You guys think you guys are getting away. You're not. Harlan catches up to the both of you easily, and he is going to grapple you, Ophelia, and then
Did I catch up to
no.
This
So
was-
Scully?
no, let me see if there's another.
You got to do like a football toss with this rat.
I mean, like, because
Yeah.
if I did catch up to him, I'm just gonna hold him like a kitten. Be like,
Him?
come back.
Let me
Huh?
see if I can freaking. Pasquale's gonna be Shadow, okay? Um, fuck.
Ah!
Kinda.
This is Pasquale right now.
I thought you meant you had like a shadow token, like something like
No,
weird.
I
dark
met the
and-
hedgehog.
No,
Out of the
I knew
hedgehog.
immediately.
And then second shadow is gonna be.
What is second shadow gonna be?
Remember how I said that there are guards stationed around the outskirts of like the festival? There was one.
Wouldn't it make?
What?
Never mind. Never mind.
This is not exact. Like we're honestly, this is happening more like
Not-
here, but the tokens just need to be.
Okay.
But you know, there's a.
You need tokens then?
Yeah, I don't have one made for these guys. I don't have one made for Pasquale, which is this one. And then this is a
Right.
guard that was standing here.
Okay.
And then he's going to grapple Pasquale, and he's going to succeed in that. Yes, he is going to succeed at that. You see a guy tackle Pasquale. The rat gets away because no one's caring about the rat anymore. You see
I care about it.
You see Pasquale go to the ground, and then the same thing is gonna happen to you. I am going to need a strength check from you.
Saving throw, right?
Yeah, strength saving throw. So do a d20 and then once again add 0.
It can also
Okay.
be. Is this a grapple?
Yes.
Then this can also be an acrobatics check.
Oh, do you want to make
Oh.
acrobatics?
You would be.
I
Better.
don't know the difference.
You would be better at acrobatics without a doubt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So roll a d20 and then add 3.
I got a 14. 17.
17. Okay. So that's actually not gonna be enough. This is a very strong man. And then once you chase over, you see Pasquale get pushed to the ground and like captured. Then you immediately get tackled and grappled, and now like Harlan has you on lock. You know, he is holding both your wrists, and he's captured you. He's grappled you. You can't get out.
Okay. I'm not fighting back. I'm just like, what? Huh? And I feel like I dropped the rat, right?
Yes, you do drop the rat, and the rat
Then,
runs off to the forest.
the forest. I thought that this might have been Chucky.
Perhaps it was.
You get. Actually, give me an insight check for that. Roll a d20, and then add.
Every
Insight
check,
2.
attack, and saving throw is going to be a
I
d20.
got a 13.
A
So that's
13.
15. You said 2, right?
Yes. Oh, you
Okay,
got
yeah,
15?
15.
That was Chucky. Considering how Pasquale just ran and then the rat ran with him or tried to, you could tell that it's his rat. All right, Harlan captures you and he's like, I'm going to need to speak further with you.
Okay.
And you two as well. You guys are highly suspicious, and I need you guys to all come with me.
What is okay?
Who?
Harlan, the
I-
KFC guy.
No, like that's me, Tim speaking. I don't know that he's addressing me.
I put
He's-
purple on the map. My bad.
He looks at you and he's like, you know what? Just you two. You're suspicious as well.
I assume he's referring to me as well.
Yes, he's referring to
Really?
you because you were a part of the whole thing. And
Am
then
I
he-
being legally detained?
Yes.
Very well. Know that you have besmirched the honor of Neo Populi, and different repercussions will occur. I will go with you to this holding cell.
And Papa John chimes in and like, yeah, and the big one too. They're all together. I see them all
The
together.
tall one.
Yeah, the big one, the big guy. And Harlan is
You
like,
look at the big guy and he's eating a sandwich off of Papa John's, or eating a pizza off of his table.
and he's like, hey, I'm selling those. You owe me like 6 gold for that. He's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to talk with all of you. And he, if you guys are not gonna put up any fight, he's going to take you guys to
Nope.
a little holding cell. He's not gonna put you in the prison yet. But actually, I can do something here. Bye.
Whoa.
Why am I so small?
No, you're in the back. You're in the back.
Collar.
Why is Coldstone so tall? What's going on?
Whatever. I made this in the like last 5 seconds. Okay. I was
Okay.
literally like, I have a minute left.
Where? Oh, down there. Okay.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah, we're all in one group. I love it.
yeah, that's your group party token. He asked you guys a few questions about like your names, and all that, and like where you guys are from. All stuff that we don't really need to go over right now. Unless anyone wants to share like the things they say when asked about who they are and like how they found this place.
I just shrug.
Okay.
How they found this place?
Yeah, like what's your reason for visiting the food festival?
I got
The
lost.
food festival.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys end up talking,
That
and
tracks.
then you guys are talking with Harlan, you know, just to make sure like he knows he trusts you and knows that like he is able to like see that you guys are not a part of some rat scheme. You can.
It would be weird if we were, but I appreciate the, you know.
Can you guys
taking your
all
time.
roll insight on me? Not on me. I'm not on me. No, can you guys all roll insight for me?
That's gonna be a big 13 from Coldstone.
6.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just like the wisdom
15.
score.
You got 14?
15.
15. And you added the +2, right? So 17.
17.
Perfect. Okay, so the other
Of
people
course, you
don't-
gotta look at your character sheet, buddy.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's okay.
It has characters on it.
So the rest of you two don't notice anything, but Spruce, you know that this is not about the fucking rat, okay? Like,
Okay.
you, because you're like very perceptive of like people and like it can kind of like have more of an emotional understanding, you can tell that this is not, he doesn't think you guys are big rat conspirators. He's worried for a separate reason, and more specifically
first
because
thing.
you guys are out of towners, and that's what he's really worried about. and he's been like, I don't know, he just wants to make sure that you guys are like not anything suspicious. He's very suspicious of out of towners, is what I'm trying to get across here, and that's the reason why
Me?
he's
Me
detained.
suspicious?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
No way.
yeah.
Hey.
He doesn't care about the rat shit. He just wanted a reason to like have the only people who were out of town be in a place where he could watch. Thank you for making it
Damn.
better. Yeah. But either way, he's like, you guys hear something. You guys hear like some sort of like scratching.
What
And-
rats?
No, it feels like scratching of metal. But Harlan like immediately picks up on that, and he's like, "Wait here!" He runs out and he checks, and you guys like can look through the window of this little like medieval house of holding that you guys are in. It's basically like the local jail, but it's only like a single room and then a small prison. But you guys look at the window and then you see like movement in the bushes.
I think this town has a larger rat problem than they're willing to admit.
Like large rats?
Or many more rats. It could be
Like-
both.
I can count to 10.
That's big.
I think he just doesn't like us.
I don't think he does, no.
I don't know that this is a rat thing. I think he just doesn't like us.
Who are
I'm
you?
beginning to suspect that also.
Who are
am I?
you?
Who
Where am
you?
I?
Oh my! Oh, you just reached that. Can I stand on like the bench and like look out the window
Mhm.
at the bushes?
Yeah, you stand on the bench because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see.
No, I would not.
And you see like Harlan running like down the road. Like you guys notice the bushes, you see him frantically running, him yelling, "Who is that?" And he's like fucking booking it. And that's all
I
you
think
see. He
he's-
runs out of you.
I think he's running away. I think we're free to do as we like.
Yeah, can we just go?
Done.
I'm hungry.
Well, really?
My mom says I'm a big boy and I need to eat a lot so I can grow bigger.
I think that both those things are true. I haven't eaten in a while, and so I don't have a great rate of like what amount of hunger is normal. Other one is I remember when Harlan was booking you, he referred to it, or you gave the name Ophelia. Is that your name?
Yes.
How hungry do you get?
Pretty hungry?
All right, well then I guess you're normal. And I just so
Really hungry.
Really hungry.
Actually, do I know if this, like, getting a look around, like, this holding area?
Yeah.
Does it look like there were this is where an office for Harland is to, like, review, like, missives, any kind of, like, crime evidence nonsense, like,
Yes.
filing stuff?
This is his headquarters where he handles all that stuff, where he imprisons people, where he investigates stuff.
Gotcha. Then if he's leaving us alone, I'm just gonna start like looking through the things that are immediately like visible to me, assuming I can like walk into his office. And if I don't find anything useful, then I'm gonna start like going through drawers and shit.
Yeah, you said we weren't locked up, right?
Yeah,
We're
you're
just here.
Yeah, like there's a jail cell in the room with you, but like he didn't put you guys in there.
Well,
Okay.
sucks for him.
Badge was on his part.
Yeah.
So you go over and things you see immediately, like other than like paperwork and like like cases that he's worked on is like keys to the jail cells, spare swords, spare like it's kind of like a mini armory behind his desk, like medical kits. Let's see, what else would there be? There would be.
That's really smart to keep out in the open in the middle of your jailhouse.
Is there a gun?
There's no gun.
Damn.
Damn.
There's no gun taped to like the underside of his desk.
Yeah. You see like a few books. You see like a few journals.
Sure. Can I look through some of the more recent paperwork that he has been like working on?
Yes. So you find okay, so there's like past stuff that he's worked on, and there's also his journal. Which specifically do you look at?
Well, it seemed like he was like recently dealing with some nonsense. So I guess I'll look at his most recent case, and then if I have time, his most recent like journal entries.
So in terms of like the cases he worked on, he just likes to write notes on the things that he has to solve around town, and then you immediately find that this man has to deal with a lot of bullshit because of how small of a town. Because of how small of a town this is, the only thing he really has to keep busy in terms of the day-to-day, because like no one's really attacking, no one's really like worried about this small off-the-road town. The only thing he has to do now as part of the job is deal with the citizens' like stupid stuff. Like you hear stuff of like Ronald McDonald asked me to like find him a fucking cow for him on his farm.
I just mumble in Dwarvish, this motherfucker doing side quests.
You see like note to self, Star does not like Wendy anymore, is causing trouble at the local inn. Or like he's like Papa John continues to scam. Cannot find a way to catch him though. And then you see a much more interesting case. You start to see.
Yeah, I want to look for the violent shit. I don't know if this is violent.
You see a case file called Codename Burglar, and you read it.
Fucking sorry, it just.
Yeah, like it's
that's
not
so
great at
interesting.
naming things.
I hate thievery. I grimace while reading this.
You start reading of something, and this was actually dated a long time ago, like a few years back, but it was at the top of his. It was the most recent. It was like in his most recent stuff. Like
I remember the king talking about something a few years back. Would this probably line up with that event?
You're not sure because a few years is a very like cryptic, not cryptic thing, but vague thing.
Didn't he said like 3 years?
He said 5, but
oh, okay. Well, there
he
you
said
go.
5 years.
He said 5 years.
Huh?
I'm reading over Coldstone's shoulder
Yeah.
at the stuff that he's gone through.
Perfect. Well, you actually see that this burglar case is actually dated 3 years ago, so it doesn't match up perfectly, but it's
very well.
And you start to see accounts of thievery happening, and the weird thing is that these burglaries happen around the time of the festival every year. Like he keeps a log of when he finds out around each thing, and he goes on for multiple accounts of thievery, all taking place near the festival. And you see that he's trying to connect it to one person. He calls him the festival burglar. And he's stealing stuff like livestock, supplies, sometimes riches that sometimes like entire like citizens' life savings, you know, like some stuff like actually valuable, some stuff not so much, but you know, like you heard that he once stole an entire like dog someone's dog.
One
Is-
whole dog?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Was
way
it-
worse than someone's life savings.
Yeah, was it stuffed with jewels? Like, what do you...
No. But you know,
I mean, it's better than taking half a dog.
That's true.
Yeah.
so yeah, that is like one of the most recent ones that he's looked at, even though it dates back a little later than that.
I sort of put both hands on the table, and I just sort of like, all right. Good news is that we know that that Harlan himself seems to be attempting to right whatever wrong was done here. It wouldn't make sense for someone to be a co-conspirator and also to take such meticulous notes. Bad news is that if there is such a consistent string of crimes in a town as small as this one, it means that it is someone here, and there is a force at large who is either financing them, keeping quiet, something. It's not just one independent actor.
Why is he so wary of new people in the town if it's definitely somebody that's always been here? And we definitely would stick out if we had been here before.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think he is that wary about new people. I think he's more keeping an eye out so that when there are new people, he can pull them aside and entrust them to help with this investigation because they don't have any ties or stakes in it.
Steak?
Yeah, I think there was steak not too far away.
Oh, I'm going there.
Okay. Yeah, do you want to go check what Harlan was chasing after? I think he was going after
Steak?
someone. I think, yeah, maybe a big steak.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll take some of his, some more of the writings, unless I got all the info I can out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you do an investigation check for me?
Sure. Can I have help because Ophelia was assisting me with reading and such
Ophelia,
stuff?
are you helping him do one last investigation to see if there's anything more important here?
One
Yes.
last job.
Okay, cool. You roll.
Hell yeah.
Is that advantage?
That is advantage for moi. What is that? That is an 18.
Woo!
18.
I had 16.
Oh, that's...
Oh. Yeah, thank you, buddy.
no.
Am I not rolling?
No,
when,
but it's okay.
when you
Okay.
you take the help action, which is a free thing you can do, it gives whatever person you're helping advantage on their roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what advantage is?
No.
Okay.
It's okay.
we
We don't have to worry.
We should have primed you more, but whatever. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
right now.
We have to.
Point is, like, I get a better roll.
Yeah. So with an 18, you said?
You're
You notice underneath, like, the desk mat, because he has a desk mat, because he likes to keep it clean.
what, does he have a rolly chair?
No. It's like a, like this, whatever, I don't have to explain it to you.
Is it Razor? Is it Republic of Gamers?
It's cowhide.
It's cowhide.
Thank you. That's a good answer.
I was like, what materials did they use back then? You see,
I don't know what desk mats are made of today. Anyways, rubber?
you like bump into something or whatever, and then you find that there's something underneath the desk mat. You lift it up, and then you find a separate case file separated from the rest, titled missing. And you open it up, and the only thing that's in there is a list of names that you do not recognize, and either labeled MIA or last seen date, or like heard of blah blah blah.
I
And
will write down that list of names in my spell book.
perfect. Yeah, and that's all that's in there.
And like they haven't found like any bodies. Yeah, none of this says deceased.
Nothing says deceased.
I mean,
It's
maybe
just-
they have found bodies, but they haven't reported it.
Yeah, all it says is. Oh, you also get
What do you
the
think
sense
food was
that
made
this.
of?
You also get the sense that this is Harlan's personal stuff. He's not showing this to anyone. Like this is his, essentially his
So he
version of a
would've
quest
read
log.
that.
Yeah,
Jesus.
he's
Where
playing
did he
this
go,
like.
by the way?
He's in
Yeah, I
this
don't-
area, and actually, I was just about to say like. If
Wait,
you
he
guys
is? Oh, okay.
He's in this area. He ran down the road out of sight, and then he's like in this area somewhere. And then, if you guys are done investigating, you hear
I think so.
him kind of run back. Not run back, but kind of jog back. And he's like kind of defeated. He's like, sorry for the interruption. He's kind of out of breath, but he's a fit man, so not really.
I don't look up, and I'm just like continuing to read his like personal outfit. And I'm like, don't worry about it. It gave us plenty of time to understand what we're dealing with.
I do look away, and I stare him down.
Did you bring me steak? Where's my steak? Did
The
you
big
find
one
it?
wants steak. If you don't have food on you, it's gonna be a problem.
He
Hello?
Sorry, it's just all three of you gave me so much shit at once. And my first time baby DMing ass did not know what to respond to first. But he is furious right now. Harlan looks up and he's like, get away from there. I did not give you
Okay.
permission to look back there. Do you actually like listen?
Yeah, I get up. I mean, I'm not.
You
I
were
can't
sitting in this chair?
unlearn. Like, yeah, I was sitting in this chair. Absolutely.
I
was
I
sitting in
kind
this
of
chair
assume that
reading a book.
I assume that he's only talking to Coldstone, and I continue standing behind his desk.
You
I'm just staring at him.
You too, miss.
Ah, okay. Then I move.
Just seems like you have a lot on your plate.
And then he looks at
Plate? Can I have steak now?
I was gonna say, and then he looks at Tim to see if Tim was doing anything wrong, but like, he's like, okay, whatever.
He's just looking very expectantly at KFC man.
I pull out like a cup or like a a small like goblet and sort of like poke my head and arm out the window, and I'm gonna cast shape water to conjure like a little like ice cream treat thing in the cup, if that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
And then I'm gonna hand it to Tim because he seems really hungry.
What do I do with this?
Eat it, not the cup, just the soft part.
Oh, it's cold! Ah! Oh, it's like snow.
Okay. At that point, he just looks
It's
at you
like
all.
snow. Sorry, continue.
At that point, he just looks at you all, and he's like, okay. I have good news and better news. Good news is
Fantastic.
I don't care anymore. You are
Good.
free to go and enjoy the festival.
Okay.
There is
What's
no
the better news?
There is no better news.
A liar as well as crooked cop. Interesting.
You guys are free to go. And then he
I
walks away.
just say like who's, and then I list like 2 or 3 names from the list.
He rushes back. He snatches whatever it is in your hand. I'm assuming your spell book.
I don't. He fucking dare you. I dare him to try to grab my step. No,
I thought he was just
I
reciting
just,
them from memory.
I just remember. Yeah, I'm
Oh.
a pretty smart dwarf. I imagine I can remember some
He
of it.
gets up in your face. He towers over you. He's still a little shorter than well, he's only 6 foot, so not 7. Like these two are. But he still towers over you. He gets right in your face, and he's like, "You."
I look upward Just at him.
You will never mention those names to anyone ever again, or I will hold you in this prison cell for days and days until the king begs me to let you go.
Mention what names? And then I repeat the names.
That goes for you too. And you, like pointing at you, Ophelia. I know you haven't said anything yet, but if you do, you guys are being locked in there all night, and there'll be no food festival for any of you.
Oh,
I just shrug at him.
oh no, I can't enjoy all the delicious food I can't eat.
Meat. You want meat?
I mean, to be fair, Tim would probably be upset, but
Yeah.
I think I do believe he could rip the bars off of the cell if he wanted to. So
Totally.
train him that well.
Harlan looks.
but-
go ahead. No, you go.
But do not take this as a threat or jab. Merely, I don't know, invitation to allow us to assist in whatever investigation you're doing.
The day I leave, 3 random people I don't know, a group of weird whatever you guys are. The day I let you guys help me is the day I swallow my pride for the last time. You are free to go. And then he walks away.
All right, well, have fun with all that red yarn. And I just sort of start walking. I guess I just go like,
Sure.
all right, Tim, let's go get food, I guess.
Food.
So you guys go back to the food festival. The party's roaring. People are dancing. People are giving out food by the handfuls.
Yeah, by the way, I haven't been paying for anything.
It's
No.
it's not a pay.
Okay,
Don't.
okay, good.
It was
Wait, do
just
you have to pay, or is this
No.
just like Tim?
this is
Then why
about-
did the guy get mad when I ate the pizza off his...
him specifically is selling. He's the only one selling. I didn't get to explain that
You
joke.
ate all the other free food.
I didn't get to explain that joke. But Papa John,
Okay.
the sleazeball that he is the only one
Yeah.
putting a price on his food at the food festival. Everyone hates him for it. Everyone thinks it's a sleaze bag move. But he says business is business.
And business is good.
And then, you guys go to the party. You go all to the free food. I assume you guys avoid Papa John.
I don't know that there's a difference between paying for things and just eating them off the table.
If you eat
And I
any
don't
of Papa
necessarily
John's,
care.
if you eat any of Papa John's so-called pizza, he just doesn't care anymore. He's like, it's free anyways. Like, I just wanted to make a quick buck. I don't care
Better
anymore.
be all this rat pizza.
Oh
I don't
no,
say
no,
that
no.
because I'm not eating, but
Yeah. But can you guys actually? What's your guys' passive perception?
Shit.
Not a lot.
I know you're Bruce. You don't have to worry.
10.
11.
What?
10, 11. No worries. I have yours already.
Okay, well, let Spruce find it.
I'm
Yeah.
looking. I'm
Passive perception is the bottom of your
Ah,
stats. 12. Perfect.
I found it! Yay!
Bless you.
Woo!
So with that 12 spruce, the other 2 are too low to notice anything, but you notice a little. And that very little is that Harlan glances at you guys a lot throughout this party, because he is running around this party. But he's also talking a lot with the king and the jester. He has a conversation with Arby. Oh, sorry, I did not reveal his name yet. But he has a conversation with Cowboy Man.
I thought so.
He has a conversation with Cowboy Man, the jester, and the king. And then he's just running around doing stuff. He's like looking for something. But the rest of you guys just eat and have a good time, dance or whatever. And that will be unless you guys have anything specifically you guys want to do at the party. That's it. You guys go at the party, eat your guys' heart outs. You guys, our bellies are so full.
Wow.
And there's actually a free place to stay at the inn for visitors as a special festival luxury that they offer tourists.
And then behind it is a little cord, and then it leads to like a plunger of like dynamite that Arlen is like.
No. But yeah, if you guys aren't doing anything specific, you guys all make your way to the inn after like everyone's closing up shop and putting like their food away. Everyone's going home. The Burger King goes to his White Castle alongside the Dairy Queen. Harlan, if you guys ever glance at Harlan throughout this point in the night, he doesn't look too happy. He is kind of having a very sullen expression on his face as he returns to his office.
Every time he looked over at us and stared at us, I just turned and stared back.
You guys all go to the inn, hosted by Denny Bucks. And she's like, hey, as long as you guys are all visitors, you guys have a free room upstairs. Feel free to go in there. The bathroom's on the left. And have a good night. You know, this inn is called
Are there
Denny's.
individual rooms?
I was
Sorry,
going to get
Denny's,
on that.
Okay.
They are no individual rooms. There is one big one for the tourist.
Oh.
Is it on the same floor, or is it just
it's upstairs?
like a single floor?
It's
Okay.
upstairs. Go ahead.
No, I spend the night standing perfectly straight and motionless at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. Denny's like, are you sure you want to? There's beds upstairs. Hello?
Does he not respond?
No response. Yeah.
There's beds upstairs, honey. Get some rest.
No, I literally say out loud, it's like, I'm all right. Well, I will be here for the next 8 hours approximately, and then I just stop responding to conversation.
I don't think Tim or Ophelia fit in their beds. I think
I don't think so.
Oh, you're telling me Tim doesn't sleep curled up like a baby?
no, he sleeps like ramrod straight.
Now that you pointed
That's
out,
way funnier.
now that you pointed out, yeah, I don't think any of these 7-foot massive people are fitting in these normal sized beds.
And I don't use beds. Anti-sleep crew.
They have to lay us in the bed like Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
They can't like at a diner they can put tables together. They can't put 2 beds together.
I was going to say, yes, that's something you fully can do.
Are we the only tourists?
Yes, you guys are the only tourists this year.
Okay.
What? Then what was the crowd outside? That's just the whole town?
Yeah. This is an entire. Look at all these houses on this map. This is everyone that lives here, and all of them were at the one place.
And yet it's still its own country with a king and queen.
All right.
Yeah.
The fact that it has a king
I'm
and
fucking
queen
around. I'm
is
fucking around.
wild, but yeah, you guys are like in the end. You guys, I'm assuming you guys push the beds together like dining tables.
Yep.
And you guys are able to sleep comfortably that way.
Wow, I usually sleep on rocks. This is weird.
I would say
Just like
Tim,
fucking Tim Hortons, because he looks like a mostly regular person.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my god, it's so fucking good.
it's hilarious. Yeah, Tim, you are feeling quite full. You've eaten pretty much the entire inventory that they had tonight. You are stuffed and you are happy.
Oh, yum yum.
Cold Stone, you didn't eat anything, so you're just kind of vibed. And Ophelia, I don't know. I'm assuming you just did your fair share of like buffet shopping, and not buffet shopping, but buffet eating, you know, and hanging out and listening to the music that they played.
I'm just walking by, I grab something, and I don't stop to talk to anybody.
Yeah. People might give you some weird looks because they never seen a furbolg before.
I give them a weird look back.
I think one of the children looked at you, Tim, and was like, "Why is that man so big?" And then the person next to him was like, "Don't worry about it."
I thought you were gonna say that a child looked at me and started crying.
Wait, why are you blue?
Fuck. Oh. Never mind.
What?
No, it's ruined. Okay, I should say it anyway. I had a plan. I had one plan for the stream, and that was for someone to come up to you, Ophelia, and be like, "Why are you blue?"
Oh.
But I forgot about it, and now it's ruined.
It should have been Papa John. He's canonically racist.
Yeah, I should have been Papa John.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, so is like everyone else we've met.
yeah.
Ah.
Why are you blue? And Cold Stone, as far as you know, everyone thinks you're wearing a costume. Everyone thinks that you thought this was a costume party.
One way or the other, I don't care. I am wearing pretty exotic looking robes.
Yeah.
And if they choose to interpret my skull as a funny bit, then they're welcome to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really wanted to, when you walked up to me, I wanted to go, "Whoa, are you okay?"
So
Yeah, the amount of times he's been asked that, and the amount of times he's had to say like, "Yeah, I'm fine," it's just a reflex at this point.
Yeah.
Whoa, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Then whatever sentence I was going to say.
Yeah. But you guys have a good night's rest. Cold Stone, you're just standing there, I guess. You notice that Denny is
eye open, just sort of grab like with my staff, sort of in my, just in a stance.
Are you like kind of sleeping in the only way that you can, or are you just choosing to not respond to anybody for 8 hours?
I think both. It's actually, let me get the specifics. I don't remember if I'm fully aware in this state.
Power off like a robot.
Yeah.
Basically, undeader. You don't need to. Oh no! It is just I have to be inactive and motionless for 4 hours, and then that counts as a long rest for me. That's how I regain.
That's crazy.
Kind of like any kind of stuff.
Wait, 4 hours for a long rest?
That's
So are you
crazy.
sleeping
It's
8
the
hours?
same shit. It's the same shit as like elf shit.
Sheesh.
Anyways, Denny is like close. So you are aware.
I am fully aware, apparently.
So
Sorry,
Denny.
am I? There we go.
So you're not looking at her, but you can see like Denny like closing up shop, like Denny like doing like her closing rituals for her inn because she has a restaurant downstairs.
Puts a blanket over me.
Yeah, I was about to say she like she's like, "Do you need anything? Are you okay? Like, is this good for you?" And then I assume you don't respond.
She puts a blanket over
she
you like
put-
old furniture.
Yeah.
And stops staring at her.
That's what I
Yeah.
imagine. Like, oh man, this statue is kind of freaking me out.
No. You could tell that she's kind of freaked out, and she kind of ends up talking to you,
course.
like, cause like she puts a blanket over you, but like in like a nice, comforting way, like over your shoulders, not like I don't want to see you, like I want you to be warm.
Aw.
And then like she puts like a cup of like some kind of liquid and like some water or something, and like maybe a piece of bread on the floor right
She
next
gives
to
you
you.
milk and cookies.
After a while, like she's closing up shop, and then like because it takes her so long to close, she was like, it's nice to have someone here, like listen, I guess. And then she starts talking about her daughter Star.
Has it been 4 hours or since I
No.
stopped moving?
No, it's
Okay.
like she's just talking to you for like an hour or
Because
so.
the funniest shit would be like, yeah, I don't mind being talked to, and then saying nothing for the next like. But I don't do that because I'm committed to the bit.
And she's like, yeah, I have a daughter. She's really nice. She really is like her father. I heard she's dating some boy now. I don't know who he is, but I'm sure I have an idea. I don't like that Arby boy. And she basically is like motherly gossiping about the city, or about the town rather.
Hell yeah.
About like the people who frequent her bars, not her bar, is her restaurant or
Inn?
whatever, her inn.
In
Sorry.
restaurant.
Yeah, she talks about her daughter Star a lot, and how she like is really proud of her, and like how far of a like independent person she's become. And her friends like Arby and Wendy, and Carl, who also shows up from time to time, but she's not really a big fan of Carl. That you notice. Also, not of Arby either. She's very suspicious of Arby. Like, he's trying to be a good guy, but she has a feeling about it, an instinct that there's something that he's not showing. But she's just talking for like an hour or two, and then she's like, "All right, well, I gotta go to bed now. It was nice talking to you. Thank you for listening. I guess. All right, I'm assuming you're not awake. I'm assuming you can't hear me right now. That's why I've been talking to you this whole time. Because
A spider like crawls out of my eye. It just sort of goes over the side of me and disappears.
She's like, okay, and then she puts the blanket fully on you.
Just over my head. I love it.
And then she's finished closing up. She turns off the lights. No, she keeps the lights on for you, I think.
Aww.
And then she goes upstairs into bed, and then she has a good night rest.
She leaves candles burning unattended. OMG.
We all burn to death.
Yeah.
No, but she didn't leave any candles.
What?
What do you mean?
Well, how did she? What light did she?
Is there a light switch?
Totally
We have
forgot what
electricity?
time period this was in.
Like oil lantern or something?
Yeah, it's
Those
an
are
oil
usually
lantern.
safer.
Whale oil.
Whale oil.
Ow!
Whale oil beef hooked.
Dragon oil.
Okay,
You
anyway,
don't wanna
sorry.
know.
So morning does come up. 4 hours pass for you in case you want to do something. But it is
No,
yeah. It is the morning, and you guys, it is like about 8 a.m. in the morning. Like, usually around the time you guys would wake up anyways, like a normal wake up day. And then you guys hear,
Ugh.
awful.
Hurry, town meeting, we all have to get to time meeting, and, you hear this voice, just like running. You could tell that this is not on a speaker system or anything. It's just a guy
It'd be weird if
running
it was.
back and forth. It's a guy running back and forth throughout the entire time with his horn.
Sense.
And then he's yelling.
I got a hockey ad. That's so good. All right.
Yo.
I pull out. I take the blanket off my head and fold it neatly and calmly, and like place it on the table, and then I just start. I leave and then go out because I assume other people are gonna show up.
Yeah. Do you guys do anything, or do you guys just?
Yeah, I also go out and try to find who's yelling.
What? And I stay in bed for like 5 minutes until I see that Ophelia has left the room. Like, whoa, where am I? Okay.
No. He keeps forgetting.
And I have to I immediately leave the building that I'm in.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, you guys end up going to the town meeting in the Times Square. This is exactly where the party took place. But except like, you know, there's just an open field now. There's no like chairs or tables or anything. And you see everyone there. And at the center is, and the main stage is, where are they? Fuck. Burr.
The king.
The king. The king. The Dairy Queen.
What?
And then you notice that the person yelling was, you guys didn't get his name, but his name is Happy.
I can guess. Oh, happy. That is not what I would have guessed.
These are the only
Yeah, I
people
go
that.
up to Happy and I'm like, another one of your famous pranks. Say Happy.
uh, he's like, Harry, like he gets everyone else who isn't there yet. Eventually, the crowd forms, and pretty much everyone that you saw last night is forming around this town center in this little stage that they have set up. And you see this very, like, you see the king, and he is very, very distressed, and he has like a very numb, broken expression on his face. And then Happy the Jester is like, Harry, our town meeting has been called by the king. We should all give him our attention. Okay, you're good now.
It's weird to have your announcer also be the guy everyone makes fun of.
Yeah. Also, Rapid, real quick, you do know that it's hear ye, hear ye.
What did I say?
Harry, hurry. Yeah.
Hurry!
You also
Everyone
told the
hurry!
town
Hurry,
square
hurry!
Yeah. But yeah, of course, everyone's here now, and then the king is like,
Everyone hurries. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I've called you all here today because disaster has struck once again. You all may know my beautiful daughter, Wendy. On the night of the festival last night, she went off, and I figured she just did that thing she likes to do where she hides herself away. It's the only difference is when we found her again, she was not whole. He brings out of his pocket a lock of red hair. This is only a piece of what I found. The rest was too graphic for me to show you all. Something has happened to my daughter. And one of you did it. I am not going... Sorry?
That's a hilarious thing to say, like, as a king right after, like, a murder has been taken, like... Oh, whatever, I'm not gonna...
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's very unkingly right now. He's just a pissed man. Pissed about his daughter. And he's like, one of you have done this. I am not speaking to you as your king. I am speaking to you as authority. One of you will fess up. And this is when my good old man, where is he? Papa John chimes in out of the crowd.
You said some really bad things.
It's probably one of those new freaks in town. They come for the festival. They're suspicious, I tell you.
Makes sense.
I'm pulling another centipede out of my eye.
Look, do you see that? And tell me that they didn't do it. Those freaks definitely did it. And then the entire town looks over to the 3 new weirdos in town, and they all look at you in fear. They're afraid of you. And this is when you notice Harlan standing near. Where is he? Where's Harlan? There he is. He's huge.
He grew 10 sizes last night.
Harlan actually steps in front of you guys because he was near. I can attest that it was not these 3. I was holding them at the station by the time Wendy went missing. It was not these 3. There's no possible way it was. I can confirm this. The king says, would you bet your life on it? And
Bet?
or something like that. And then
Stake.
Would you stake your life on this? Harlan's like,
Stake?
yes, Harlan is like, yes, I would. Yes,
wow,
I would,
and
sir.
crazy that you set yourself up for that, and also it was incredible every time. Wow, that's planning.
It felt felt it coming, and then Rapid used the wrong word, and I was like, "Ah."
Then whatchamacallit? Arby, the cowboy man. Where is he? He's also huge. He chimes in, is like, it was definitely those freaks. And then just that's all he says. Is like, it's those freaks.
I go, who are you?
You killed her.
Know my name?
He's
Killed
like,
who?
you killed her. You killed my. And then he like looks at the king and he stops himself.
Ah, you are accusing us of murdering the daughter of the king and queen. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure our stories were straight.
Harlan once again speaks up. I can say for 100% certainty, I had an eye on them the entire night. There's no way any one of them did it. And then the king looked at him, and they gave each other a head nod. And they're like, okay, if it's not those three, it must be one of you. And someone's going to figure out where. Who? Sorry. You are all dismissed. Go back as you were. No one will leave town. And you three,
Yeah.
come over here. I have something to ask of you. And everyone spreads, like, goes off to their homes and to their everyday routine. And I'm assuming you guys kind of meet up.
Sure.
Yeah. You know, Arby goes this direction. Blah blah blah. Dairy Queen goes by herself, like, and she's like in tears. Jester's right next to him. Harlan stays close by, but you guys go over to the king. Jester's right next to him. He's like, I trust Harlan with my very life. I trust Harlan with the lives of every person here. If he says that he believes in you, then I will too. That being said, I cannot fully believe that you are without blame. However,
What?
I am unsure of your role in all this, but I have an order for you all. You will all investigate. You will all find out what happened to my daughter. And if you don't, I will have no choice but to imprison you all.
What?
What?
You are going to find the murderer of my dead daughter. If not, I will have your head on a spike. Do you understand?
Has she died? Sorry, man.
Yeah, I don't really understand.
You have my condolences.
I thought you just had her hair.
What? What?
What?
He never actually said that she died. He was
He
just
did.
like,
He did say, yeah.
I did
I have
that.
her hair.
I wanted to confirm that we were being accused of the murder
Yeah.
of that. So
If you are unable
I
to
understand why there's a lot going on. I don't blame you at all.
If you're unable to find out who did it, I will only have to assume it was you three, despite what Harlan says. Now
What?
go
Do
out.
we have...
Hmm?
What? Wait, sorry. Hold on, one moment. What exactly is your jurisdiction over this settlement?
You are going to bring me the person who killed Wendy. If you fail to do this, then
You are going to get your captain, the head of your military, who believes us, to imprison us for this murder. Do
Harlan
you
is not the
understand where
only
hand
guard that
structure
works
kind of
here.
falls down? Oh, I thought he was the captain.
He's
He's
yeah.
the colonel.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, colonel.
he's
My
the
bad. That's on me.
Despite what Harlan may think or believe, if you do not give me a suspect, I have 5 other guys that can handle you just fine.
So good. I say very well. I will offer a counter offer, I suppose.
His eyes
Or-
are shot open wide as he hears the word offer in response to what he told you. But go on.
I would posit that you would attract more flies with honey rather than vinegar. If you were to offer us some sort of reward for proving and finding the killer of your daughter, I imagine that we would be much more motivated to actually find a conclusive answer rather than turning tail and running from this hamlet that simply doesn't have the manpower to contain us.
Yeah, I'm strong.
Give me
Yeah, I raise my hand and I'm like, we're not your subjects. I don't. Can
That's
you?
true.
Can you?
Give-
Can you actually give us orders?
But
Give-
We could just leave.
regardless, we are inclined to assist, though we would
Yeah, we're willing to. It's just
yeah, we would like
Uh,
something for our time and or less threat of lifetime imprisonment and so on.
give me. I'm assuming you guys are helping. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Fuck. Can we get Ophelia too?
Ophelia, can you roll me a persuasion check?
Yeah.
So roll 2d20s.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Okay.
with
Take the
advantage.
higher.
16.
16 with
So
the highest.
Plus?
rolled plus
16 plus
7.
oh,
Or no.
fuck.
What? Hang on.
persuasion.
Okay.
It's-
I'm looking at my. Sorry.
No,
One of the
it's in
d20s was a 16, the other was a 7, and you said plus, and I was like, ah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's just the 16, and then
Oh,
what do you
4.
add for persuasion?
Plus
Okay,
4.
so
So
that's a 20
20.
total.
Nice.
20.
Fantastic. Nice job.
So
Yay.
you give this speech to the king, and he looks like directly at you. Like that expression you have, that's the expression he gives you.
He's struck.
You see him let a heavy breath out. If you find my daughter's killer, not only will I let you leave this town, not only will I let you leave with your lives, but you can have all the food you can possibly want for free.
I'm
here.
not interested.
Why did you come here to the food festival?
I am attempting to get more allies for the citadel of Neopopuli.
What did you just say to me?
I'm down.
I said I accept your proposal and will, instead of food, perhaps a boon or some other smaller favor.
I'll see
We
what
will
I can
discuss
work
it when
out
it
for
happens.
you.
I appreciate that.
Nevertheless,
Can
get
I
out of
do
my.
that too?
He looks at you guys like you're fucking crazy.
We didn't do anything.
Tell you
We're
what,
making
we'll-
honest proposals here.
Yeah. I think there's like a part of Cremery that's sort of like, why? How about we will proceed to find your daughter, or find your daughter's killer. Sorry.
Yeah, where is your daughter?
I whisper. I gesture for you to lean down, and I sort of like whisper in your ear. I'm like, I think she's dead, actually.
Oh, sucks.
And we can discuss the reward when it comes to it. I'm sure that your heart will be more charitable and open when we have seen this justice done.
Happy will see to it that you guys receive rewards that you'll be happy with.
Is Happy your herald, fool, and your accountant?
Is he part of your harem?
Happy?
That's a good question.
Happy looks over to you guys and he gives a shrug like,
All right. Hey, fair enough. It just seems like people are running this town by the seam of their pants. Let's go solve a murder.
yeah, and then
Alright.
Happy will give you the details. I'm sick of you all. And then he returns.
Yes.
What the hell?
He's very
turns-
tired from a long day of doing absolutely nothing.
He
Yeah.
turns his
Like
back.
all kings.
He turns his back and
Not
he
eat
walks
less.
towards the White Castle. Sorry, I just forget that I just throw in fast food stuff sometimes.
It's great every time.
Yeah, he walks towards his White Castle, and then he just goes over, and then Happy's like, okay, so in terms of evidence, we don't have enough of evidence.
All right.
All we
good start.
have is this one finger, and he takes it out of his pocket, and it's a finger.
What?
Finger.
Can I have that?
Where is that in your pocket?
Tim, look at
What?
me. Look at me.
Yeah?
Tim,
Yeah?
if you are given that finger, you are not allowed to eat it. Look at me. Tim, look at me. I can't tell where your eyes are looking because you don't have any irises or pupils.
I
can
don't
pinky
want.
swear.
I don't
I
want
can
the finger.
Okay. Hey, you know what? That's still big too. You know your limits.
Are we
And
sure that's her finger?
Is it?
Fucking,
Can I see the finger?
it's evidence, so yes, he hands it to you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Use it. Yeah. Make sure to handle it without gloves.
Yeah. Gloves. Yeah, because we have fingerprint technology.
Well, I mean, we do, but that's neither here nor there.
Anyways,
Fingerprints do exist, but it's fine. It's whatever.
like, he hands you the finger because it is part of your inventory now, I guess. And he says, "We found it. Oop, right here."
Interesting. Oh, I see the princess.
We found the princess!
All right, that's all we have. Bye. And then he like skips
Bye.
Bye.
away. He juggles
So
as he walks off.
So,
Do I believe him that that's all the evidence that they found?
Do you want to catch insight?
Yeah, I'll do a little
cast
insight.
insight?
Or not?
Yeah, I cast the spell. Is this guy an asshole?
Yeah.
That's a big lucky 13.
Oh.
You're not able to make heads or tails of it.
Yeah, that tracks.
All right.
All right.
So
He-
is there still like blood and viscera
Yes.
like over where? Okay, can we
Oh,
go over
jeez.
there?
Oh, I thought you meant on the finger.
No, I meant like like over where they found it.
No,
Yes,
the
yes.
the finger's actually fully healed.
Yeah.
Let me see. Give me a second while I read something. You guys could like, yeah.
So we can
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have many spells that are useful in this
I'm a
situation.
stupid meathead. I've made
let-
the worst character for an investigation campaign.
So
I couldn't think of any good puns that weren't involving like really damaging like combat spells or ice cream stuff. So I couldn't. Don't really have much utility. Anyway, sorry. Yes.
So-
Rapid,
so you wanted to go to where like the finger was found.
I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
that makes sense to me.
So you go over and it's like near this patch of grass, like a little off the road, like right here. And legit, you you go over and then you see a little paper, and the paper said finger was found here. In a
Legit?
goofy font.
A goofy font you somehow wrote in Comic Sans by hand.
Why was the clown doing the investigation?
Yeah, I okay. Can you guys like cast insight on
Cast
Happy right now? Sorry,
I already
roll in-
did.
Oh, that was specifically about the evidence, but can you just insight him as a person?
Okay. 9.
As a. Okay.
like all of us?
Yeah. Or anyone who really
Okay.
cares about the question, like, is he an accountant or a fool?
I got a 17.
Yeah, he
I
doesn't
look
seem
great.
all that weird to me. Do you add anything to that?
Dude, I love it, check.
It's
Almost
insight.
always do.
Is it
Yes, I
2?
So it's 19.
19.
Woohoo!
Yeah, so this man's abused. Like, this man had signed up for things not a part of his... Not, like, abused, like, actually, like, physically abused. But, like, he's so mistreated by the king.
I think he is.
He gets canings.
His king... The king uses this man as a monkey, bro. Like, he's, like, he's a fool, but, like, he's also his assistant, and he's forced to overwork himself just to keep the king happy. He is not happy. He's in an awful state. Or
is he?
Okay. So that's Happy's deal. Like, I think the king was like, a squire or whatever, fucking do my shit. And then he just had to do it.
Can I look around the area and attempt to see if there's any more clues that would help us in and or around this tree?
Ooh, sorry. Can you give me an investigation check?
Certainly. Okay. Sorry, let me actually, before I tell you what I got, I do need to check a feature I have.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually, so it would be a 16, but I'm going to use a special ability my race has, the knowledge from a past life, which effectively I can sort of like, I get like flashes of knowledge from like a previous life of mine, and or like that my soul lived, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Point is, I just get to add an extra d6 and add it to the roll.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's really good. That's gonna be a 21 total.
21. You're looking around for clues around, and then you just see like a few locks of hair, like kind of cut up.
That's important.
And
Cut up.
Cut up.
Like cut, not torn?
Like torn off is what I meant, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. So
like
someone
hair torn off. And then you see the finger, and then surprisingly you see nothing else. But you investigate the... Sorry?
No, go ahead.
You investigate the hair, and you start to notice that, like, it's a little amount of hair. Like, it was as if it was pulled, like, not in a struggle.
Oh, no. Yuck!
Can I investigate the finger? Like, is it like cut up? Like, was it bit or ripped off?
Yeah. Should I make that a nature check?
That reads more medicine to me, but
because you're basically trying to like,
or hell, my 21 investigation.
Well, unless, yeah, just roll me straight investigation, Spruce. Unless anyone wants to help. Okay.
I would love to help with that because I'm really good at investigating.
Yes. Spruce, roll with advantage.
A d20.
2 of them, and take the highest
2 of
one.
them.
Yeah.
Okay. 13.
13? And you don't add anything to it.
Nothing?
No.
Okay.
So just a flat...
yeah, I have the 0 there.
Yeah.
Investigate.
Yeah, you're not a very investigative person, but that's okay. You're good at other things.
Yeah.
So with that 13, you're not going to be able to tell a whole lot, but you are going to be able to tell one thing, and that it was... This is not a clean cut.
Okay.
It's, it's a rigid cut, if that makes sense.
Ragged
cut, if that makes
sense. But
it
is a cut.
Well, what do you mean?
There's a visual difference between a finger that was torn off and a finger that was cut off.
It
Yeah.
was torn off.
Oh.
Okay, well there we go.
Because I was thinking like torn off, bit off, or cut off. Because
Yeah.
like she could have just been killed by something, and so like it could have bit her finger off and it bit it on the ground.
Yeah. It would lean
So-
more into that kind of territory, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's all you're able to glean from the finger. That's all you're able to glean from the hair. And the thing with that 21 cold stone is that like you notice no other pieces of evidence here. Everything else is pretty clean.
No, like, marks of struggle.
No marks of struggles or anything like that.
Mm.
So she wasn't, like, dragged away.
Yeah, like
Uh,
no indentions in the dirt or whatever.
Yeah, with that 21.
Yeah, so...
Mhm.
So clearly either she was eaten whole, or someone way bigger carried her off.
Mhm. Yeah.
Or she went off willingly.
Yes.
That's definitely not.
But then
how
why
it
would she choose to tear her finger off? I think it would be way easier to cut it off.
Well, and sorry, we're certain that this is her finger.
This is what they told you was her finger, and the thing that is being.
Does it look like the finger of a 18 to 17-year-old noble girl?
With the 13, yeah, you could tell. Yeah, it's
Okay.
it would make sense.
There's no, like, calluses.
It would make sense.
There's no defining
Were her nails
features.
painted?
I don't think
Is
people
her
paint their
nail?
nails in this world, right?
I mean, that's up to you.
I'm gonna say no, but like overall, like it matches, you know, from what you vaguely
Gotcha.
remember. Like there's nothing to confirm, but
And
it's
the locks of hair. The locks of hair are very clearly like red. They
Yes.
belonged to her.
yes, they're
But
very
it
clearly
wasn't,
red.
but it wasn't enough for it to be like a struggle for someone to be like dragging her by her hair or ripping her
Yeah.
like, something off.
Yeah, but, like, the finger... Oh, I wish we rolled a better investigation check, because, like, the calluses, like,
Yeah.
like how well her nails are kept, that would be really helpful for, you know, is this actually a noble woman's finger?
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I don't think. I
Them's
think
the breaks.
Them's
Yeah.
the breaks.
What I will say
Okay.
is you are able to talk to people, go anywhere in town. Every one of these houses has a resident in it, and you're able to
Whoa.
talk to people. You're able
Jesus.
to. I spent a lot of time on this.
Yeah, apparently.
So yeah, this is kind of like the
Okay.
free period where you guys are able to go anywhere you'd like, talk to anyone you've seen before, talk to people you haven't met before, and you know,
I mean, like, first person you suspect, the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we find Arby?
yeah. So, yeah, of course.
Like, ask the colonel where Arby's house is.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you do so, he's like,
Oh,
yeah.
I also when we do ask the colonel, I fully am like, oh, looks like we are helping solve a murder. Interesting. I mean, that's just odd because like we're so useless and weird.
Flashback to last night where Harlan said, "The day I let you guys help me investigate is the day I swallowed my pride."
Yeah.
Cut back to today.
Exactly. I'm just like, interesting.
Rapid.
What?
I looked up nail painting and how far back goes.
Bro.
And
Don't source check him. Come on.
I'm
I didn't
just
live
letting
this
him
time
know.
period. No, it's okay.
I was just letting him know that like people in like the medieval period painted their nails. Like it was a thing that was possible.
The more you know.
I see. Okay. Well, no one in this town paints their nails, so it's fine.
Okay.
Boom.
That's not.
So
part
you
of the
talk to the
culture.
colonel, and he's like,
Yeah. What do you make of this?
"Yes, I suppose you are helping me a great deal. I have been
No, not
instructed."
that. Like, what do you make of this finger? Is it?
Oh. I guess.
Also, it's fully a thing where I say like, "What do you think of this?" as like a shit-eating like.
What do you think of
I better-
this?
And then when he says, "Well, it's just resources are low. We're desperate." Then I go, "No, I care not for such frivolous things." What do you think of
He
this
was-
finger?
So it seems like it does match from what I remember of her hand, but I'm so sorry that I cannot confirm. It is the hand of the princess is not really something I pay too much attention to, but from what I can gather, that seems like it's right on the mark.
Interesting.
Anyways,
Do we know where the boyfriend lives?
Yeah, do
yes,
you know
if
where Arby is?
Or we could just ask him, really.
If you're asking for Arby, what did I make his last name? Arby Smokes. If you're looking for Arby Smokes,
Yeah.
you
We're
can
gonna go to the smokehouse.
You could find him on the very edge, next to all of the farmland near the entrance to town on the east side. He's actually in charge of a lot of the local farms here. A little bit of a farmer boy, that one. But,
So he would be.
I put him on the map.
knowledgeable in butchering people. Interesting.
He mainly deals with crops, but you never know what a man might know. Either way, I wish you best of luck. The king entrusted you with this investigation, so I must be added to the manpower here to protect everyone left. So, thank you.
Okay.
Anytime.
You waddle away. He goes to his station to overlook everyone. And you go to Arby's house. You see that it's this old wooden shack that is not the best well kept, but it's fine, He has his little house, and he has a shed area next to it. And as you're coming down the road, you hear a bark, roar, roar, and then you notice that this big, huge Doberman. Doberman? Is it a Doberman? I don't know. It's a dog.
What pun is this supposed to be?
No, it's not. It's just a dog.
Oh.
It's just a big dog.
It's just a big
Okay.
dog. I
Just
never.
big dog that could easily be a mascot for something, and I fucking.
No, what is it?
The dog that I walked past at the beginning.
Yeah, it is actually. Thank you for noticing that. This dog starts barking at you just to kind of warn Arby that you guys are coming. And Arby
I just wave at it and go, hello.
He looks shocked for a second, for a dog to look shocked.
Dog is surprised.
And then he continues barking. He starts barking viscerally after that.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
barking for himself.
Racist dog.
Oh man.
Racist.
If you want to tell more to the dog, you can. But once he hears that, he hears you, he just starts barking a lot at you.
I was like, is Arby home?
He's starts
we want
jumping
the
up
beef.
and down.
Where's the beef?
Beef.
And he's
We know he has it.
Arby walks out of his shed and hey, can I help you three?
Yes, you may. We are currently investigating the disappearance of one Wendy, last name, Gur.
Yeah, Gur. Oh yeah, Gur. It would be Gur. Yeah.
And we were hoping we could ask you a few questions as you were seen talking to her yesterday.
He throws out whatever he was smoking, the equivalent of a cigar, or a cigarette.
You just say a cigar or a cigarette.
Is there a cigarette?
Or he's
I don't know.
using a pipe.
He's using a pipe, and then he puts it away. He's like, and you three want to question me. It's always the boyfriend.
Is he a tobacco farmer? He better not be a tobacco farmer.
I can confirm that he's not a tobacco farmer.
Okay,
You
cool.
see the crops right next to you. You're right next to his crop farm. You see
What kind
wheat,
of crops?
You see vegetables.
Yeah,
You see
rabbit.
what?
How did what? Are you just saying that we can tell what kind of plants are growing, or that tobacco doesn't come from crops?
What?
Is that what you're saying?
No,
Why would he
that's
say
not.
that?
Well, there's wheat and
I don't know.
vegetables, but
Well,
I don't know if-
you could identify the wheat there.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, so, obviously, like, as always, ask the boyfriend, first, Whatever. Come
Yep.
inside.
Well, you were the notable person that she talked to before disappearing and presumably being killed. So
Yeah, whatever. Just come inside.
seemed very nonchalant about it.
Okay.
Don't
when we
mind.
get inside,
Okay, go ahead.
yeah, when we get inside, can I go? Is that her finger?
Did you just
And then
hold
I
up?
prompt whoever's holding it to show him.
I think Ophelia has it.
Yeah, I think Ophelia has it.
I do.
Yeah. Do you recognize this finger?
He looks
I
back.
hold it out like with a flat hand.
He looks it out. He looks at. He
The
turns
horse is
around,
gonna eat.
looks at it, and he just fucking like stares at it, and he's like because you could immediately tell that he hasn't seen anything of the body himself, right?
Yeah,
This
is that
the
her
first time-
finger?
He's like,
Is that her? Is that her finger or what?
He's so overwhelmed right now.
We're crowding him. We're like slowly like moving in. We're like, is that her finger? No.
He takes
Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
He takes a good look at it. He's like, yeah, that's her finger.
How do you know?
How you know that?
It's been up my ass. Sorry.
I held that hand for a long time. And
Oh, that's actually a much nicer way to say it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really sad.
do you guys
Damn,
say that in
well,
character? Like,
No.
oh, okay.
Oh,
I say none of that.
Yeah, he's like, I've held that hand for a long time. I can tell. That's it.
Very well. What were you?
Again.
What? Hey, no, we're not done.
No, I'm still thinking of that.
Oh, that's fair. Thank you for that. I
Thank
guess.
you.
When was the last time you saw Wendy?
Last night, after
Around what time?
I want to say it was around the time the king spoke. Me and her were hanging out. Me and her
Right.
were hanging out, being together and all. And
Sure.
the king
Did
says,
you rip out clumps of her hair because she gave you that nasty sloppy toppy?
Yeah.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
No, just wondering.
Do you want to say that one more time?
Yeah, did you also
When-
like cut off her finger because she gave you that nasty sloppy toppy? What is that?
Do you want to get
That's
out
not
of
what
it?
I said, but yeah. Do we want to get it? We don't want to leave, unless that's a threat.
You don't speak to me or about her like that ever again, okay? Or I will gut you.
Sorry, so were you two not romantically involved?
We were romantically involved, yes. But the details are none
Interesting.
of your concern. What I am here to
It
tell
actu-
you... I'm here to
Actually, my dear boy Arby, and this time I'm gonna get a little bit more menacing. I think I something in like my eye begins to like spark like a like a weird pinkish hue, and I just actually, it is very relevant to what we are investigating, and if you do not want to be forthcoming, then we can change our tactic to a more, let's say, intensive, persuasive manner.
Are you trying to intimidate? This is me asking. Rapid.
That's up to you. I guess so.
Yeah, I kind of catch on somehow, and I like crack my neck, like all like thug like.
I definitely 100% like gesture to like Tim as Tim could rip you in half.
Yeah,
Can
happily.
Give me an intimidation roll.
Do I
Whoever
get
is
advantage
good.
because Tim is? Oh, if
Yeah.
oh yeah, I guess I'll
Should
go
I
because I
do
have
it?
a. What's your intimidation?
Let me check it.
It's
Uh,
probably better than mine. You have pretty good.
6
6.
Say something
Plus
intimidating
3.
real quick, and then we can go for it.
Yeah. If you want to add into the
Okay.
intimidation, you gotta add to the intimidation.
Roleplay.
Oh.
You could just describe how Tim would kill him if he doesn't cooperate.
Okay. um, I'm staring him down, and I'm kind of like looking. I'm behind Coldstone, and I'm looking over him.
Yeah.
But like Tim's kind of to the side. But um, I don't know. I say something about how his battle axe isn't for show. Is that helpful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay. Thank
Yay.
you. Now you could roll intimidation with advantage. So
So
that's
I rolled 2 d10.
2
20s.
Or
d20s.
20. Sorry.
Yep. You're good. You're good.
Ah. Wow. 17.
17
So
the
I had
highest one.
23.
23.
23. Wow.
Yeah. So you got a 23, and RV.
Shits his pants.
No. I was like, he doesn't fold the way you think he's going to. He's going to get up because he was sitting before this because he sat down. He's gonna get up and he's like, I don't need to hear this from you guys. I don't need this. You are having
Certainly
to find
not.
whoever killed her, and that's not me. So you don't have anything you need with me. I answered your questions. We're done here. Goodbye. And then he starts walking away.
I'm good.
Do you not want to help find who killed your girlfriend?
I will find this out on my own because I'm not that kind of person. Okay, I loved her and I will find her. Okay, I don't need you three freaks helping me.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna fully like, I assume he walks in and closes the door, etc.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Frostbite on his lock and doorknob, and then just kick it open with my heavy dwarf boot.
You're gonna kick this guy's door down to his
Yeah,
house?
he knows way more than he's letting on.
Wait, did he leave the house or did he?
He leaves.
He walks back into the house.
No. You guys were in the house.
Oh!
Sorry, I thought you were
Oh.
like.
He left us in his house.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
we're
was-
in his home! Oh,
He
gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't do a good job of explaining. He invited you
No,
guys
it's all right.
in. You shoved the finger in his face while you guys were
Yeah.
inside. He was like, I don't need to hear this. I don't even care that you're in my house. I'm leaving. I just don't want to be here with you guys. I don't care if you're in my house.
All right, well, we know where he lives, so...
Yeah. So you're inside the house right now. And he was walking out of the house.
Did he lock it?
No.
Okay.
What's
Love you
like?
guys
What's
Hey,
what sort of stuff is
Tim.
inside? Yeah.
Excuse me, Tim.
Yeah?
Could you kindly hold that man's arms behind his back and bring him back here?
Yep. I kind of jog over, and I suppose I grapple him. Can I
Yeah.
try to like fireman carry him back?
Okay, you have to give me a grapple check or whatever.
So that'd be strength.
Yes.
What would-
Wait, I forget. We just did it.
So grapple is athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
So for Tim, it is always athletics because you're the one trying to grapple. And for Arby, it's either or.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
I need 1 second.
Where's
I will
my-
be back.
Good.
Okay. All right.
I got my roll.
Okay, that is a 17.
17. Like
Yeah.
full on.
Full on, yeah.
Okay. And what would I have to add? Athletics or acrobatics? You said, Crow.
Either.
Either. Oh, I could do either. Well, in that
Yep.
case, he does make it out of it.
Oh, no.
He rolled a 17 on the dot without modifiers.
Ooh.
Um,
Damn.
And what are his modifiers? Just out of curiosity. I mean, just wondering.
because he's a farmer and he actually is doing a lot of farm work for the town, he has quite more of a build than most people.
Mm.
More than the fucking Goliath.
Yeah.
Well, that was a low roll. That wasn't. You have higher
Okay.
modifiers, I'm sure.
Okay, new plan.
Kill him. No kidding.
New plan. I want to. How does bludgeoning work? Like knocking him out.
You can use your weapon as normal, and then just state that I'm doing a non-lethal attack for if you take all his hit points away.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to knock him out.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Okay. There's another 17. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay, I will say.
17.
I will say. He's still just
He's
a
in
farmer,
full plate
so...
mail, by the way.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't have a 17 AC. You hit him.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, how much damage would that be?
That would be 1d12 plus 4. Where's my 12? Here. Okay, that would only be 6 damage.
Oh, okay.
Really? Dang.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, commoners talk a lot of shit to adventurers when maybe they shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say he does have more than 6 health. So
How wounded is he by this 6 hit points?
you got him about half.
Okay. I mean,
Spears, your
But
turn.
like I didn't try to do damage.
We weren't killing him.
Oh, sorry. Okay, give me 1 second.
no, you still like put him down to that many.
Oh.
Like, you still
okay,
deal
just-
that much damage,
Just non-lethal.
Yeah.
Okay.
and that represents you like obviously hitting him really hard. And even if you hit someone in the head really hard, and they're not knocked unconscious, they still would take a bunch of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I try to like grapple this guy. He like kind of squirms out of me, and I go, huh, poof.
I thought you had this. I would have come helped.
Yeah, well,
Feel bad.
I mean, I'm not used to grappling people. I just kill them.
That's so fucked up. And also, that's not true. Tim is all about grabbing people.
Yeah,
I'm-
big hug.
Yeah,
I've literally I've left that.
I've
That is
left
not his
behind me.
character. Yeah. The way that I've pictured Tim is like he's like from like a colony of like Goliath barbarians, like living up in like the snowy mountains of Brampton, and
Yeah,
he just got lost and he smelled his way over here like like he flew following
Yeah.
the scent of meat.
Of course.
Yeah. Poor guy's just lost.
No.
Mhm.
And he's like, oh, okay, there's food here. Hum nom 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 nom. Completely like if this was like you have to pay for things, like this was like a fair.
It would have been much more trouble.
He would be the burglar that KFC was investigating.
Yeah.
Mm.
The burglar of ham.
Yo.
No, not the ham. I put it right here.
Where is it? It was burgled.
Where did it go? No, no. I'm like, where's my?
Okay, so Spruce, when we asked you to like just say anything,
Yeah.
you did good. You did good being like, that accent just ain't for show.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
good.
don't be so hard on yourself. Just say,
Okay, I'm
do
back.
whatever
So
you
sorry for
think
the
makes sense in
interruption.
the moment.
welcome back.
All right.
Hi.
So where did we leave off? You fucking hit.
I've knocked him out.
You did knock him out. Is that how the gameplay works?
Well,
And apparently he
no.
is.
Oh,
Well, if he's at half health, then no.
Yeah,
But
you would need to.
If you hit him again,
You would need to do 6 more damage to him.
okay. What does he do? After I fucking bonk.
yeah,
He's
with
like-
the haft of your.
He, like-
great axe.
Pushes you. He's like, "Get the fuck away from me!"
I'm...
Oh, you want to tussle there, bud? You want to fucking
Oh, let's go, bud.
take your gloves and throw your axe to the ground?
Just poof, punch
Yeah.
him.
How much of a monster are you? I just lost my girlfriend last night. And you're here showing me
Okay,
her
bud.
finger. You're here asking me questions.
Okay, bud. Right in the fucking
Wait.
forehead.
Yeah, poof.
Break his nose.
I think I'm actually gonna attempt to grab him again.
Okay.
Uh,
Give me a roll.
yeah.
I'm not saying you would want to, but your rage would give you an advantage.
I'm not gonna go into rage over a farm boy.
All right, fair enough.
This guy is not competition.
Is that? Yeah. He's like,
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that is a 23.
Okay, yeah, he does not beat it.
Yeah.
You have him in his hands now. In your hands now.
Okay. And I just want to like fireman carry him back to his house.
Yeah. Ophelia, now that you're like witnessing all this, you see the dog. You hear the dog barking a lot. Barking at you specifically, but you know, just
Yeah, that's what you get for trying to talk to it. I was trying to talk back.
while Tim was retrieving Arby, I'm just like going through cupboards, drawers, like
Yeah.
just looking underneath
So-
the bed, like I'm just fucking.
So, you see on the map that you have his house on the left, and on the right is a little shed. And you are at the house right
Ooh.
now.
I go straight to the shed actually.
Okay. You go
While you're doing that, I'm checking out the shed, I guess.
Yeah, you go straight to the shed. You're investigating. You are like, doing a whole bunch of shit. You find like
Do you
a
want me
lot
to
of
roll
farm
for it?
equipment. Cause no shit, he's a fucking farmer. Like he
That makes sense.
has a bunch of farm equipment. He has hose. He has like whatever.
Yeah.
Water.
He had
cans.
hoe.
Hose? I thought he had a girlfriend.
What the fuck, you guys? Anyways, and
Any
can you-
blood on any of them?
No.
You know,
This
does
is
he have a big set of shears that he might have
Yeah.
used to?
Yeah, no. Nothing's bloody, nothing's out of place. Can you also see that the dog is not barking at you now, Coldstone?
Yeah, I don't have a pulse. Why would he?
Huh? The dog starts barking at you, and
Oh,
can you give me an investigation check?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Bug. That is a 13, but I will use my last charge of knowledge from a past life to add a d6 to it. That's gonna be a 16.
Okay. You look around. You like go to the cabinets, go to like the tables. Yeah, it's just farm equipment.
Well,
So yeah, you're not really able to
Alright.
find anything really.
glad I used my knowledge
Yeah.
from past life on both these.
Either okay. Cutting back to Tim, you have him in your hands. You're carrying him fireman style. He's like, put me down. I have connections. I will make sure you guys all have pain.
don't wanna. Anyways, and I like, do I know that Coldstone is in the shed instead of the house?
I look through it. I hear, like him shouting as you pass by the shack, and I come out and I go, I follow you into the house again. I close
Okay.
the door.
Yeah, I stand in front of the door like standing sentinel, like cross my arms, looking all
Yeah, yeah.
thuggish.
Thug-like.
Yep.
Ophelia, I assume
Just
you
staring
go
at
in.
the dog as it barks at me.
Well,
He's-
we're
Are we inside now?
Just out the window.
Well, they went inside. I was gonna ask, did you go inside as well?
I, sure, yeah. I'm staring at the dog through the window.
He's going
So
crazy.
fucked up.
He is like,
Um,
he's jumping.
I once again sit across from him at this table, and I go, and with his now like bloodied nose or whatever, just sort of like, so what have we learned about this exercise? Do you think it will be fruitful to not cooperate further?
Okay, you fucking big bunch of brutes. You got me here. So, what do you want?
Just want some details. Do you think, and I'll try to refrain from the profanity of my previous statements, but do you think it's reasonable that a few locks of red hair were found at almost the exact same location that you were seen leaving with Wendy last night?
Who said I was leaving Wendy in that area?
You were seen going in and or around the southwest of the festival area.
It was a party, chum. Every one of us was everywhere.
Right. And what I'm trying to ask is, do you think it's odd we found several locks of red hair where we found this finger? Do you know why Wendy's hair would be all over the ground there? Did something happen between you two that would explain that?
Last I saw her, every piece of hair was on her head. There was nothing like that happening. That
Do
must
we
have
believe
happened.
him?
You guys want to cast insight, or whoever wants to?
I don't know why you keep saying casting, but
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta fix
whoever.
that.
Who has better insight? Like
Uh,
I only have a plus
It'll
one.
be
to
wisdom,
insight.
right? Who has the most
I
wisdom
have
to
plus
use?
2.
It is wisdom. Then Ophelia, do you want to?
Yeah, Ophelia,
Sure.
you're the most wise out of everyone here.
Yeah.
Vibe check.
17, 19.
Nice.
19. Oh, with a 19, I think you can trust this man. Not trust him completely, but when he says that, you don't really sense any bullshit about it.
Very well. I assume you like nod at me.
Me?
Ophelia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. Then I'm also gonna ask, like, very well. Do you know if Wendy had any enemies? Anyone who would be looking to harm her?
Well, who didn't she have an enemy? The thing is about Wendy is that she has a bit of a loud mouth on her, and that can get her into trouble sometimes. She always was roasting people, I guess. It's just pointless fun, It's just a teasing sort of type, but I don't think it's
Nothing
enough for anyone
would.
I don't think it was anything
Yeah.
people would kill over, but
Hmm.
what do you know? All I know is that she had a bit of a foul mouth on her, but I did like that about her.
Interesting. Out of character.
Can I-
Does anyone else?
Can I ask him what's up with his dog?
What's up with that dog?
Buddy has been
What's the
kinda-
dog doing?
What is that dog doing?
Don't pay much attention to Buddy. He's just
Are you disregarding the mundane actions of the K9? Interesting.
He's yelling at me.
he's
Why is he doing that?
he's just excited for new people, I guess.
He didn't bark at me.
Hang on. Does the dog look excited, or is he like angry barking?
Do I need to check for that? It's more angry barking. Not angry barking, but yeah, it's not happy.
Okay. Because you said he was jumping up and down. Like, is he trying to get
Yeah.
at me through the window, or is he like tied somewhere?
I will answer that question in a little bit.
Okay.
he didn't bark at me.
I think he did.
Did he?
Well, he was barking at
I
all of
thought- I
us,
thought
and then I was
Rabbit
like,
specifically
"Hello,"
said-
and then he started yelling at me specifically.
Yeah, and I
Rabbit
think
said
that when you went to
specifically-
the when
Alright.
you went to the shed, I'm pretty.
Huh?
Rapid, was the dog barking at Coldstone specifically at one point?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Never mind then. Okay.
This is-
Then, and I'll say like the last time he saw Wendy was what time? Like right before the king spoke.
That moment I described where Wendy ran off to the king for his speech, and when Arby came out of the little spot they were at, all smiley. That was the last time he's claiming that he saw her.
I know
They haven't spoken after that.
Very well. Any other questions? Anyone?
Anyone question for Arby or for me?
I'm gonna ask him if he has any suspects.
Ooh, that is a good question.
Yeah.
Like, who does he think that we should go talk to next?
Besides us.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Why would we have done that? We're probably
'Cause
the
he's
least
racist.
likely to kill her.
He is
he's like stroking his chin, and he's like, I hate to say it because he's been a friend of mine for a long time, but I had a suspicion on Carl. You guys are new in town, so you guys probably don't know, but Carl is her brother. Carl's Jr.
There's a prince?
There's a prince in town. He doesn't like to. He's a little bit of a social outcast. Not outcast, but he's a little bit of a introvert kind of person. He doesn't like to spend much time with people. He spends most of his time locked up in that castle. But he certainly does have that sibling rivalry. But it's this weird thing about the heritage thing that they got going on. Wendy told me only a little bit about it, but she didn't like to talk about it too much. But I know there was some issue going on there, and this entire time I've been thinking maybe Carl was just wanted the crown.
All right. We will see if the king and queen will let us speak to him.
Mm-hmm. Well, if that's all you have to ask of me, I suggest you get the hell out.
I literally just like look in smooth motion at Tim, and then I look back at him, and then I look back at Tim again, and then I look back at him once more, and I go, "Yeah, we'll be doing that." And then I get up. I get up and then push in my chair, and then
can I roll insight to see what the fuck that meant?
no, that wasn't meant to be like Tim kill him.
Yeah, that's.
Oh shit!
I
Wait,
thought that's
yeah,
what
maybe.
that meant.
No, it's just more of a like, are you stupid? Like, stop talking shit to us. We're going to kill you. Like,
Ah.
but I don't know if Tim got that or not.
Well, I'm gonna roll insight.
Sure.
8.
I mean, what's the DC of that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
rapid.
8.
Yeah,
Well, this is for like understanding what
his
Glowstone-
meaning. Yeah.
I'm gonna say that you're not gonna get the opposite of what he's trying to say.
Okay, then
Can I know what? Okay, for this to work, I'm gonna do a simple game of telephone. Crow, what were you actually trying to say?
I explained that. I said, it wasn't even meant towards Tim. It was just sort of like, are you stupid? Stop talking shit to us. We're going to kill you. Like, don't.
Oh,
Like, stop trying. Yeah, stop. You're in a weird position where you have 3 incredibly powerful adventurers in your home, and you're still trying to like act like the big man, even after you tried to walk away and save face before, and then our largest member picked you up like a child, bloodied
Yeah.
your nose, and walked you back here.
It was
Like
probably his head, actually, because I hit him with my axe.
that's
just
true.
bonked
That's
him.
true.
Yeah, this guy should be scared of us.
But whatever. It wasn't meant like anything more
Mhm.
than that. But if you want to interpret it differently, you
Yeah.
can.
Do you want me to tell you how you interpret that, Lump?
Sure.
Lump, Tim interprets that as Coldstone saying racist. Am I right?
Yeah. I hate this guy. What a hoser.
All right, and I'm assuming you guys leave after that. If there's no further
Yeah.
questions for Arby. Dog's like running, barking one last time. As you guys walk off, a little whine when you guys leave.
Okay, so this dog wants to talk to us.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, too bad none of us have speak with animals because we went with Warlock instead of Druid.
Wait, give me a second. Well, continue. Like,
Oh,
Continue what?
don't. No, I don't know. What? Do we want to just like fuck this guy up over a little bit more and just like take off the chain or lead from this dog? I'm not gonna
The
kill the
dog.
dog. That's not what I'm doing.
No. Okay.
Should we go over to the dog?
No.
I
well-
say we just take the lead off the dog and like you Spruce can ask or you Ophelia can ask it like, hey, did you see something, boy?
Okay.
And then it might lead us to another clue.
Okay.
Is he like behind a fence or is he like tied to a
he-
post in the air?
He is like in front of the house, tied.
Okay. You said he looked angry.
It's not.
Is he mad at us?
I didn't say he was angry. I just said he wasn't happy. Like, this wasn't him excited to see people. This is him trying to get attention.
You said yeah.
Trying to get attention. Trying to get attention.
Okay.
Did let that one slip.
Oh. Anyway, we could walk up to it. I go, did you see anything? Is there something you want to show us?
Bro, he fucking starts jumping off of the. He pulls on his chain.
Oh, sick. I
Alright.
lower my staff to the like chain, and just a little bit of like weird sparkly ice cream magic just freezes the chain solid, and I just sort of like whack it with the end of it, and I assume it would shatter.
Yeah, it shatters.
Crow, was that a cantrip?
That was a cantrip.
Okay, good. Because he could have just had Tim
Yeah, your
axe it
axe.
for free.
Yeah, but honestly, I was worried, like, or I guess Coldstone was worried that Tim might hit the dog like, accidentally.
No!
No.
I would point at the thing and be like, "Hit this," and you're like, "Okay," and you just go.
So you unleash
Anyways.
this dog, and he starts booking it towards the shed. And this is when Arby gets a little glance at what's going on. He hears the fence snap off, or however it does get out, and he books it. He runs towards the dog, grabs the dog, like he like jumps
What?
and
No,
charges
what?
towards
Okay,
the
what?
dog to grab him.
We
Hold
can't
on.
stop him.
What?
I'm gonna fully lay this guy out. Is that okay?
Yeah, we can't stop him before he gets to the dog.
Do you want to attack him? Because if not, he's dashing.
I mean,
Do we
yeah,
want
like
to-
Okay.
Yeah,
I
and
want
so-
to block his way to the dog at least.
Okay. So you would
Can
have
I like clothesline him?
yeah, you can. Can I make that an athletic checks though?
Sure. Okay, I'll roll athletics.
Yes.
Okay. Oh shit! Fuck. Shit,
It do
fuck.
be like that sometimes.
Shit. Okay. Oh! Oh,
my
nat
God.
20, 26.
That scared the shit out of me. I just reconnected to Love going, ah! Like,
So
sorry, what did I miss? He ran
Uh,
and jumped towards the dog.
I'm clotheslining him, and I got a nat 20 plus 6.
Yeah.
yeah, Bro's plan was to like run, dash, and grab this dog before
Just knock him
this
out,
dog
yeah.
could do something. And then fucking hockey player Tim fucking knows exactly what to do from his years of playing his sport.
Yeah.
Big
From the
man
mountain
body.
range of Brambleton. Was it Brambleton?
Bramtown.
Tom.
Yeah.
Tom.
Tom.
Like, this is almost instinct to Tim. Tim knew what he wanted. He knew that he, like, in his head saw the dog in the puck.
Because Tim's like a defensive.
Defense.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like he sees a guy running, trying to get past him, and it's just like.
Yeah.
Your pupils dilate.
No, my non-pupils, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So you guys end up going. He ends up getting blocked. And he
So
fucking.
little.
He's just fucking like lands his face into your chest.
No, my arm. I'm
Oh, your
clotheslining
arm.
him.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, he's
into your
getting
arm.
knocked on his ass.
Yeah.
And he falls on his ass, and he's like, "Fucking Harlan, the domino, help!" The dog's booking it to the shed, and he's
What?
screaming for help.
There are hand grenades in there. He's gonna.
Help! Help!
I'm gonna. I don't know. What do we do with this guy? I guess I say to Tim, like, hey, make him be quiet.
Okay.
Okay, big ass love over here.
Yeah, I think I just like shove like 3 fingers in his mouth.
There's nothing he can do about that. Okay. Ophelia, do you wanna go follow the dog?
Yeah, I'm right behind the dog. Following.
He goes inside the shed, and he jumps up and down on the floor, on top
Oh,
of the
you
rug.
motherfucker! This dog rolled a better investigation check than me. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, is the floor is there flooring or is it just dirt?
It's just dirt with a rug on it.
Alright, I'm moving the rug and
Start digging.
Actually, no, never mind. I'm gonna retcon that. It's a wood floor, but with a rug.
Okay.
There's a bunch of like farming equipment in here, right?
Yeah.
Surely there's an axe, like a wood, for firewood.
Yeah.
Well, I assume there's probably a trapdoor underneath the rug.
Yeah, I moved
or
the rug underneath it.
Yeah, you fall and cover it, and you find a trap door.
I look up after you're like, there's a trap door, and I have an axe in my hand. Like,
Oh.
Sorry, dwarves get very excited when there's a chance to break through something with an axe.
Okay.
That's a cool
I
story.
open the trapdoor. Does the dog go in it, or is he just barking?
I mean,
Well, he can't go down a ladder, so he's just like jumping up and down.
It's a ladder.
And he starts barking like crazy.
Okay.
And then
Do you want to carry the dog down, or what do we want to do?
I'm carrying the dog down if the dog wants to go down.
Okay.
Fuck, who's calling me? Fucking get. I'll be right back.
it's the dog.
Meanwhile, Tim is sitting on like
Yeah.
on this guy's like chest with like fingers in his mouth.
Man, just like not even saying anything, just like
Yeah,
peaceful.
no, you're not even thinking about it anymore. You're like looking
Yeah.
around. You're like you there's like a small little like butterfly. You're just like, oh, wow.
Yeah. You don't have those in Bramtown.
Yeah, and
You're
then you're
picking
just
up the flowers on the ground.
you're making a one-handed flower crown.
Rapid.
Yeah, with my dexterous Goliath fingers.
Rapid. Rapid, what are you doing?
He's gone.
Dream
He's
can,
Yeah.
Dream can see that.
he had to.
Oh.
Rapid.
Rabbit, that's
Rapid. Rapid, this is on stream.
All right,
Rapid,
sorry.
Rapid, you're-
Oh shit!
Rapid,
Shit!
frequency.
Rapid, you're
Shit,
shifting
shit,
tails.
shit.
Rapid, you're shifting tails.
Shit!
Rapid, you're doxing yourself.
Fuck. Okay, it's okay. No one watches Rapid anyways. It's okay.
What did you do for the
Fucking someone called me and was just like, "Hey, can you take my shift tomorrow?" And I was like, "Let me." Oh, idiot!
VOD. In the VOD, can you edit a some weird art instead of shifty tails?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, it's okay. No one saw that. No one. I hope you guys weren't paying attention.
I was briefly. I
Yeah,
was
just-
only after Lump started screaming.
Yeah.
No, Spruce started screaming.
So okay,
I-
everyone,
my mistake.
please respect my privacy. Please don't look at the company I work for. Please don't look into what I do.
Respect my privacy.
Rapid, delete the VOD when it comes out.
Yes, I know. I have to. But I'm
Delete it
just
on
saying.
Twitch, edit the YouTube one.
Yeah.
Respect my privacy.
Please. No, this is a genuine response. Anyone here watching this, or if you're whatever, if you get found footage of this stream, please don't.
Yeah.
Please don't do anything.
I've been screen recording this whole time. I'm
Please
kidding.
respect my wishes and please don't do anything like that.
I'm gonna come to your place of work and freeze everything solid.
Okay, the good thing there is that I'm not gonna be working there for long. I'm gonna work there for a couple more days.
I thought you got promoted.
I'm switching locations is what's happening.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
the address that it's over there.
Yeah.
It's,
There was an address?
No, there
Oh my
wasn't.
god! Oh my god!
Anyways.
Man, Rapid trips, fumbles, turns on his webcam, and is facing down at all of his credit cards and social credit number.
Actually, okay, because it's so cropped, I don't think it showed up. It really didn't show
Sure.
up. Oh, that's
Definitely one of
actually...
the YouTube
Sure.
fans. but-
Anyways, okay, we're gonna continue. You go down the
Yeah.
trap door. Who's going first?
Yeah. Oh fuck! I'm the
Can I
wizard. I shouldn't go
Can I
first.
carry the dog down?
Yes, you can. It's gonna be difficult, but you can
Okay,
do it. I'm not gonna make you roll for that or
Alright.
something.
Alright.
Well, I could pass it to you. I'm not a complete wimp, but I'm just.
Yeah. So who's going down first? Is it you, Ophelia?
Yeah.
You are going to descend down the ladder, dog in hand. There's no problem with that, though.
How deep is this ladder, by the way? Because I'm imagining 10, 15 feet.
It's like the basement of a place, you know? It's
Okay.
yeah. You're
just wanted to
basically
make
going
sure it
one
wasn't
floor down.
It wasn't one of those Minecraft one by one
Oh.
ladder things that just go straight to bedrock.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's the only thing separating the ceiling of that place and the floor of the shed is a couple inches of ground.
Okay.
Inches.
Or whatever,
probably
a feet,
able.
or
Oh
whatever,
my god.
like a feet or two,
It's gonna
whatever.
collapse.
Shut
Oh.
up.
I'm gonna die.
The structural integrity of this is not in question. It's fine.
So funny
It's
when
just
a DM narrates something and then the players are like, wait, that wouldn't hold up very well. And then the DM goes, you're right, it wouldn't. Die.
Okay, anyways. So, Spruce, you're going to descend this. You're going to be the first one of descending with dog in hand. That's completely fine. And the more you go down, the more you're going to start hearing voices.
Oh,
What?
what the fuck?
You're going to start hearing voices. You're going to start hearing help.
I think
Please help.
oh shit. I think I stop. I was like, wait, hold on. And then I'll scramble up the ladder and go to Tim and say Tim, there's some wild stuff down there,
No.
man.
Okay, no, you don't do that because
Okay.
you
What?
two don't hear anything.
No, I'm going down with Ophelia.
You don't hear it.
What?
What?
Ophelia
Whoa.
is hearing this, and this is all
What?
Ophelia's
Okay.
hearing. You
love
are
it.
just going down a ladder. Same with Tim
Sure.
if you go down as well.
No, I'm
I have
Oh,
no
you're
I'm
standing-
sitting
oh,
on
oh, yeah, okay.
Arby's.
So you descend into this like dark basement, you know, like put together with walls of rock.
The
It's
kind of
definitely
shit you would keep people in.
The voices.
you you hear it, you start like going down, you get your feet on the ground and you start walking down this long hallway, and it goes on for about like 20 feet. You go and the voices get louder and louder and louder, and then you finally get into this big open room separated by jail cells. And in these jail cells, you start to hear the voices and where they come from. You see tons and tons of wild dogs trapped inside these jail cells.
What?
And you
Oh,
see the dog that you have in your hand barking, just like barking at them as if they're
Is
communicating
the dog
with each
missing a
other.
finger?
The dog's not missing a finger.
A toe?
And you hear all of never mind, you didn't hear any voices. That's so fucked up of me. I forgot how your thing worked.
Can't hear animals.
Oh, they could
Oh,
only hear
okay.
you. They could only hear you.
Too
I
bad.
forgot.
Spoilers.
So you don't hear any voices. You just see a room full of dogs in jail cells.
I hear some barking dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those dogs
Are
are
they not
barking.
working?
they are barking. They are barking. But
So
they
we
only
just hear a
started
bunch of
barking. No, they only started barking when they sensed that you guys were near, you know? Like, they were just bored in the jail cell, but then they saw, like, people were coming, like, help! Help!
Well, I
Um,
assume they also heard like other barking dog.
yeah, but, you know, that guy lives up there, so it's fine.
Whoa, he's like a house dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
the dogs are racist too.
No, they're not racist.
Or
What?
classist.
No, the dogs are elitist.
No, they're not elitist. Basically, okay, whatever. Okay, you enter a room full of dogs in jail cells. What do you do?
I kill the dogs.
No.
What the fuck? Ah.
No,
The dog that you have in your hand, Ophelia, starts whimpering a lot.
Crow, what if you, or Coldstone, what if you said the names that you remembered off the file?
ooh,
Ooh.
yeah. I'll start reading off names. I'll go like, Scruffy, whatever. And then-
I have to-
oh right, one of those guys stole a dog. I remember that he stole a whole dog rather than half a
Oh,
dog.
yeah.
Mm,
Okay. We're getting there.
All right.
Yeah. I'll start saying like, or whatever name is on there. I'll.
so you start rattling off the names.
Our viewership just doubled, by the way, which is
Yo.
So you
Silent
start-
raid. What the?
You start rattling off the names, and then the dogs don't respond. Like, they don't like act any differently. They're just barking
Yeah.
as if to get your attention.
Should I
I'll
read
tell
off
them
the
to
names?
Ophelia
Is that-
then. Yeah.
Is that any different?
That's probably different
Okay.
because they can hear your speech better.
You do the same, and they're still just barking. They seem
Okay.
not to react to the names.
Okay, I'm like, hey. Shush. Do they?
They all shush. They all the dogs. Okay, for those who are in the stream right now who don't know what's going on, they found a jail cell full of dogs, and they don't know what's up. In someone's basement.
And
Yeah,
also,
right.
Ophelia is a furbolg, and they have the ability to talk to animals but not understand the animal speech back to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm like, all right. One of you. I point to one of them. Do you bark twice if you want out of here?
That wasn't twice. We should leave him.
Oh, was it twice? Okay, cool.
Before we let the dogs out, before, Do any of the dogs have collars? Any kind of like identification on the cages, like on the actual dogs themselves?
None of them have collars.
Is one red?
No.
Okay.
Is one ratted missing a toenail?
Yo!
Yeah, that's so stupid. Go ahead.
What do you?
So I assume you all are being kept here against your will?
All the dogs start barking.
Okay. Alright. Do any of you have owners?
Just kind of look at each other.
Masters?
Oh, like one, like two of them, like come up, like.
I just start like listing random words like companions, human parents.
I think Master set them off a little bit.
Yeah. They like a couple of them, like only like a handful of them out of like the sea of dogs in here have like.
Does it seem like they're being bred down here, or is it just like these are being contained?
God, Fight Club.
Are they fighting?
They're. You see no damage to any of the dogs. They seem to be in like just captivity. There has not been any harm done to these.
And also, I don't know why I have to double check this. They are distinct dogs. Like they're different from each other. They're not just like
these are not from the same places.
Okay.
No, these are different breeds, different sizes. Think as if like you found a pound.
Right. Interesting. Okay.
Are they all in like one big cage or different small cages?
Different small cages.
I'm gonna ask Ophelia, can you let them know that we're going to get you out of here? When you are out, if you hang around, then you'll get food, you'll get water, you'll get all the fun stuff that dogs like, but just don't run off.
Okay, I'd relay that message.
The dogs start like howling, barking. Some like you can tell some of them are excited.
Yeah, sure. All right, let's get them out, and then we can watch Arby get mauled to death.
How are they gonna get out?
Can we get to tie up Arby and come down and help with the dogs?
I
mean, we can. I think. Can we like climb the?
We'll
have to go a couple trips, but
at the end of this room, you do see like those like back stairs to like up to like this. I don't know how you describe them. Like when you go to the basement through the outside doors and it's like slanted to a staircase.
Cellar door.
Yeah. You see one of those in the back.
What the fuck?
Right.
So he has a trap door and a cellar door?
That's convenient. Well, we don't know where this cellar door leads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. All right. Well, first, let's see where the cellar door leads.
Okay.
I would feel bad.
Who tries to open it?
I will.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with the dogs.
Full.
Yeah. Can you give me a strength check?
Check. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Can I can also use a spell if this. Ooh, never mind. My dwarven strength. That's a 19.
Oh shit. Okay, well, like you, it takes you a little bit of time, but you are able to bust this door open, and you see the reason why there needs to be a trap door. It's a fucking like it was covered. It was hidden away. There was dirt put onto it, just to disguise it. But you, with your dwarven strength, you push it open.
I get deja vu from when I had to bust out of the place I was buried in.
Yeah, then you see the bright sky, you see the bright sun on the other end.
All right. How I miss ye. Okay. Yeah, it looks all good. I call down.
I set down the dog that I was holding and tell him good job, and then we
I also yell over to where Tim is, or where we left Tim, and just say, Tim, there's going to be a lot of dogs coming. They seem friendly. They might try to kill Arby, though.
I like dogs.
Okay.
So, do you guys
And then I
let
give
him
a
up?
thumbs up again. I'm like, yep, Tim's good.
So, do you
Alright.
guys let them out?
Start opening up
Yeah.
the cages.
You open the doors and let there be dogs kind of happens, like massive amount. Like, I want to like, there's a lot of dogs in here. Like,
How many dogs, by the way?
Let me see if I can give a good number, but probably near
Okay.
50.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
I was thinking
thought
like
there was,
20.
I thought
No.
there was 10. Like
This is near
Oh.
50. Like, this
oh,
is
we have ruined
an
this
avalanche
ecosystem.
of dogs.
Oh, it is non-recoverable.
All of them just start running up the gates, running up the stairs, and kind of like, who let the dogs out? Kind of like
Yeah.
starts
It's
playing in your head.
me! I did it! We finally have an answer!
You see a
I
sea
let the
of
dogs
dogs
out.
come out of the gates, and you, Tim, you're holding Arby captive, fingers in his mouth, and he's like, "Rrr." And then he kind of hears the noise incoming, and he's like, what? And you turn around and see the massive
wave.
sea crash over
The
you.
tsunami of dogs.
See someone else? Yeah. A lot of them start biting him. A lot of them start peeing on him.
tracks.
I don't know if you want to like
Okay, well I stand up like with my hands up. Maybe
Yeah.
I kneel down and pet a couple.
fucking. They start biting his leg. They take his shoes off.
You just let go of Arby.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take
Yeah,
his
fair
shoes
enough.
off. And they bite his shoes off.
Oh, he's dead.
And he's like,
He is-
I'm sorry. And he's like being pissed on. He's being shit on. He's being fucking bit. His leg's being bit. They don't kill him. But once
Really?
they don't kill him.
Shocking.
They leave him badly injured though. Like, I will say, he's very close to it because of that bludgeoning damage that he took earlier.
Yeah. And the poison from all that shit in his wounds.
Yeah. and you know,
He's going septic. No.
he's badly beaten.
Let him.
Like, I feel like if someone punched him right now, he would be done for. But like, the dogs bite him, they shit on him, they pee on him. Then they run off. A lot of them run into the forest because, you know.
I thought they agreed to
stay.
stay around.
There, I was going to say,
They
there's a few that stayed by. There's about like 4 of them that stayed.
4
What-
out of
A
50?
few.
A
Yeah,
lot of
that's
them.
a terrible ratio.
A lot of them really wanted freedom and like understood that
Did they
like
not want food too?
I mean, there's plenty of food in the woods.
yeah, a lot of them like kind of
Yeah.
understood that like they could find food on their own. They don't particularly
Lone travelers,
need. Yeah,
uh,
as I say that, like
isolated, villagers, those kinds.
yeah, some of them like you see like one go off to one home that you don't know the owner of, but you do see a dog like barking at someone's doorstep. But you know, a lot of them go to the woods because you kind of get the sense of that, like that's where they were before. They wanted nothing to do with this. They just wanted to be on their own and survive for themselves. A lot of them, the last thing they wanted was another person giving them like treatment or whatever, not treatment, but like food and stuff.
Okay, so they're probably not people turned into dogs.
I guess I just shut down that theory.
Maybe we should have talked to Harlan about this, but
Well, now we can. We got 4 dogs.
that's true.
Yeah.
But yeah. Tim, I assume you go to like see what's going on down there.
I mean,
Not
I'm hanging out
much.
with the 4 dogs and the near corpse.
Oh, well, the 4 dogs. The 4 dogs are in the cellar still with Ophelia.
Oh, no, I meant like
Oh.
I meant like, yeah, they can go out, whatever, just like hang out in the area.
They just wanted to be
Yeah.
out of the cage. They were like, if you have food and stuff, I'm fine.
Now let's get you guys some fresh air.
Yeah. Okay. You walk them out.
Okay, I'm just standing a little bit stunned by the wave of dogs that came, beat the shit out of this guy and then ran off into the forest.
And I'm surprised they didn't like drag him into the forest. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, then 4 tricklers
Yeah,
sort of
four
come out.
trigglers kind of follow you guys around. They like jump in, including not including, but the fifth one is the one that lives here with RB, the one that Ophelia has.
All right.
So
So
I'm sticking around. Are you guys coming to me?
I
Yeah.
guess I mean, is there anything else to do in the cellar? Like anything else that seems noteworthy? Any kind of?
Another trapdoor.
There,
we
no, there's
investigate?
nothing like that. The only thing was stuff on the walls, like equipment, and like tons of
What
like
kind of
cheap.
equipment?
Yeah, what kind of equipment?
Like weapons?
Some stuff that could be used as weapons.
Net.
You said what?
Giant cartoon net.
Bunch of tennis balls?
Yeah, you see like things you might use for traps, some things you might use for
Whoa.
like weapons, stuff like that lined the walls.
What kind? Again, I'm sorry to ask for more specifics, but like, are we talking like a pitchfork, or are we talking
We're-
a long sword?
We're talking pitchforks.
Okay.
None
I
of them
mean-
have blood on them.
Okay.
Well, hopefully they'd be.
Yeah, I
clean.
was gonna ask about both of those then.
Yeah, none of them have blood on them. There's stuff that could be used to cave someone's skull in, but not designed
Right.
for it.
Of
But
course.
you do see like tons of cheap dog food around.
Sure. Okay.
And yeah.
Then I say we go up, talk to Tim,
Yeah.
and also Arby.
He's like,
Hey, what was with all the dogs, Arby? Hey, Tim.
ugh.
Hi.
Hey Tim.
Hi.
Good job.
Hey, thank you.
You fucking idiots. I fucking.
Yeah. What? So why did you have all those dogs?
He is bleeding, and he looks
Of
up
course,
and he's
yeah.
like,
Covered in shit and piss.
"Why would I need to tell you? You already seen what you need to see."
Because truly you are the lowest you can be without being outright dead. And unless you wish to cross that final threshold, I would start being honest for the first time today.
Okay. All I do is capture and contain them. That's all I do.
But
What?
why?
Why? Where'd you kill
There's-
these clearly domesticated dogs?
I got something in the mail, and one thing led to another, and I was some other man's errand boy.
Okay, no. No.
What?
No. There's no such thing of, oh, I got something in the mail, one thing led to another, and I've been capturing dogs. Like,
I'm
what are you
not-
talking about?
It was a lot of money.
I don't say that.
It was a lot of money that I couldn't
Who's
say no
paying
to.
you to capture dogs?
He's anonymous. He doesn't leave me like any information about him. He just tells me when
How
he wants and where
how
to
does
meet.
he verify that you have all these dogs?
He sends me a lot of money in the mail, and
Okay.
then I drop off a couple over at
Wait,
my
your
dogs?
location of the dogs.
Where's the
yes.
location?
He turns around and he points to it doesn't show it here, but I'm gonna try it. Right here there's a house that's not there, but there is a house that you see. Well, I guess past the clearing. Like you can kind of vaguely see it through the trees. There's a house right there. Actually, no, it's right here.
Why did you ask for Harlan when we were going into your little dog cellar?
I didn't want you or anyone else to find it. I just hoped that Harlan would stop you before you found it. Because I know once you did, there was no coming back from that.
You're right.
Where do you keep your money?
Huh?
Where do you keep your money? You heard him.
I mean, I spent a lot of it. It's
On what? I look around like this
Yeah.
fucking nowhere hamlet.
It'd be-
Microtransactions.
League of Legends.
League of Legends microtransactions.
It does take a lot to be accepted by a king. And to be dating a princess of your dreams.
Well, that almost makes me feel sorry for you. But that still doesn't answer the question. I get down so he can see my hollow, rotting socket. Where do you keep your money?
You might as well just kill me.
Okay.
Wait, whoa.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Look at me. Do you think I fear death? I've been wearing this same expression since I awoke from perpetual night 30 years ago.
I'm not sure how to answer that.
You shouldn't. What you should answer is my previous question.
It's in my
you keep your money.
It's under my fucking
Where
bed,
is your
okay?
money?
I can chill.
Fantastic.
No,
you chill. And I grab his head. And I'm gonna cast a spell.
What spell? Fucking God.
I would like him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, yeah.
Now?
He's not doing so well, buddy.
Yeah.
He gets a fucking... I don't even need to add anything to that. That's a fucking 6.
All right. Hold on. Sorry, 1 second.
I'm just gonna assume this man has 0 con right now.
He takes 3 points of cold damage, as just frost sort of just emanates from my gauntleted hand, and surrounds his head, which then I assume shatters.
Yeah, and how much damage did that do again?
3.
Okay.
I assume he was on his, he was like at 1 HP or whatever. He seemed like it anyways.
He actually is at 1 health.
He's at 1 health? Well,
He's at
fuck.
1
Okay.
There goes your
Um,
cool one-liner.
Damn it. It was gonna be so cool. I was gonna be like my hero, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Actually,
I literally say, it didn't kill you. Oh, all right. And I just get up, and then where to next, gang?
Aren't you gonna finish me
I
off?
think...
No, it's too easy. Unless Tim wants to. Tim, do you want to?
No, he's like a snail or something. I don't really care about killing snails.
What about the 5 dogs that are here? Any of you guys?
One of them pisses on him, and that's it.
Do you guys have anything else you can do?
The other one's just
I-
like, whatever, and he bites him and kills him.
Oh,
Yay!
Oh,
okay. I thought we kind of needed him as like a witness or something to be like, hey, this guy had a ring of dog.
Nah.
I suppose. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
should someone watch?
Listen, this man was a duplicitous, cowardly, just waste of breath. As someone who doesn't draw any, I thought that it was right to remove this tax on the world, giving nothing in return.
Okay.
We do the house.
The house.
Sorry, I was gonna say hat because I looked at Arby's token.
Should someone go get the colonel while someone stands over the dead body? So we don't have a massive panic.
Yeah, alright.
yeah. I guess we should.
Yeah, I'll be back. I walk over and I'm like, man, a cool moment.
Do we know where the colonel is?
He said that he was stationed near his thing.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, I'll trot over, knock on the door.
No. He's guarding the bridge.
Oh,
He's making like
okay.
just for reference, like each of these like exits, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another one.
Okay, so
somewhere.
there's a guard like that was right next to us while all this was happening with a clear view
actually-
of everything that was happening.
Yeah.
No, I
Hey,
retconned
Rabbit.
that actually.
So we
I-
wave him over.
No, I'm retconning that actually. There was no one there.
A fourth guy.
So Harlan is just standing at his post, making sure no one leaves.
Hey, Harlan. So we interrogated Arby for some certain information, which then led us to investigate a cellar underneath his home, which led to finding an illegal dog smuggling ring. After releasing that those dogs from these cages, they mauled him to death. So we don't have a ton of use, but I figured we should let you know rather than worry that the killer has struck again.
Take me there.
All
Take
right.
me now.
So I'm assuming you walk back with Harlan,
I
unless
pull him into a loving embrace. No.
unless anyone wants to do anything while Codestone and Harlan are talking when they're alone.
Ophelia teaches me paddywhack or whatever.
Yay!
Yay!
Harlan comes over and he's like,
Just over his body.
Yep.
he's like, oh my god.
I know,
like-
pretty fucked up, right?
He goes down, like he like leans over, checks like what happened to his body, you know. And then he said, you said there was prison down there.
Yes, it's now empty, devoid of dogs. But we have these 5 that have stuck around. You can, but I'm sure keeping 50 dogs in a basement will leave evidence of keeping many dogs in a basement.
This towering man leans down to the dogs, and then
Can you talk to dogs too?
he starts speaking. Hello. Is any of what they've said is true? He looks stunned.
He's like, oh my god.
I thought they were lying.
That sounds like such a lie. Yeah.
He goes down into the cellar and he fucking finds it. He smells the smell, which is awful, by the way.
I guess it's something about my features that cause people to mistrust me, but I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
you two are pretty trustworthy.
Yeah, I think we all look super trustworthy.
I think all 3 of us look equally as trustworthy.
I've seen a mirror before. I think I look trustworthy.
I haven't, but I think if I saw one, I'd look trustworthy.
I know without a mirror that I look trustworthy.
So he walks towards the shed, but as he was talking to a dog, he does take a glance at the rest of the dogs, and he sees one in particular.
Colonel, what are these dogs doing?
And he looks at him and he stares at him, and then the dog just fucking runs to him.
Oh, his dog.
And immediately
Oh, is that
he
the
gets
dog
down
that
on,
took from me?
Oh.
he immediately gets down on onto the ground on his level and just starts petting him.
What's his
Like-
name? 6-piece?
Secret spice?
It's family style. His name's Bucket!
Bucket.
It's Biscuit, actually.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
It's okay. No, I actually really like
nugget
Bucket.
biscuit.
No, literally do what you will. That's
I just thought Biscuit was more on theme. His name is Biscuit, actually. I don't need to see anything else. I believe you.
wow. Hey,
he
so
takes
how,
out his
how do you
journal
talk
and
to dogs? Like,
I know speak with animal. As you were in his journal.
you know how to speak with animals? That's nuts.
It's something that I picked up along my years.
Okay.
As he like takes out
Hi.
his journal, starts writing stuff down.
He can understand the chickens.
Oh,
He
that's
doesn't.
grim.
Okay, he doesn't actually do any food here. He's just a police captain.
It is funny when people. Yeah, but even then, does he like does he still eat meat?
Yeah.
It is funny when you bring it when speak with animals, like someone can cast it and then they're not like vegetarian or whatever. Like it really brings up some weird questions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
after the whole tearful embrace that he has with his dog, Tim speaks up and goes like, yeah, and he was like paying to be to have girlfriend Wendy, King let have girlfriend Wendy.
Arby was paying the king to allow him to date his daughter, is what.
And he
we
spent it
believe.
all, I think.
And also he spent it all. No, that's not true. It's underneath the bed. We should go check.
Fuck!
Dude.
Tim, it's all right, Tim. Tim, it's okay. Oh, are you lying? Fuck! I didn't think Tim had that in him.
Like
Actually,
Carlos-
you know what? I don't say actually. I sort of whisper to him, like, because I wouldn't want to be like, because I would want that money as well. I definitely, absolutely do. So I'd probably be like, go to Tim. I was like, actually, I think it's under the bed.
Wait, what?
Hey,
Let's keep it down for now. Don't worry about it.
I
Okay.
don't care what you do.
Anyways, yeah, he was a penniless crook who stole dogs.
You guys did a good deed today. Although I wish
Thank
you did
you.
it differently, as he looks towards the beaten, bloody, pooped corpse that is Arby Smokes.
What?
I didn't do
How
that.
many? All the dogs all did that.
Yeah, how would we have done anything differently?
Did I bite him? I don't remember.
Did I shit on him? I don't shit, actually.
Being an
I don't have to
accidentless band's bystander.
I don't have those bodily functions. I could not have done that.
Simply being a bystander is a crime in itself, and although I wish you handled things differently, you did do a good
If
thing
the-
today.
How am
Being
I
a
supposed to
bystander.
stop 50 dogs? I'm not gonna
Yeah.
hit a dog. Do you want me to hit a dog? I
Is that
don't
what
want to
you're
hit a
saying?
dog. Don't make me hit a dog. Don't make me hit a dog. Don't make me hit a dog.
Tim, I don't think he's gonna make you hit a dog. It's all right.
Your
but
dog
yeah.
was a part of this. Were we supposed to stop your dog from getting justice?
If that's the case, then all those dogs are bystanders. Bystanders. In which case, we should arrest those 50 dogs.
Yeah.
Picks
You're gonna
up-
make me arrest a dog? I don't want to arrest a dog. I don't want to arrest a dog.
Yeah. How do you even make cuffs that small?
He picks up the dog that is his under his arm, and then he picks up Arby over his arm.
Ew.
And then he says,
Yuck.
"Do what you will. I will overlook this once. Goodbye.
Okay.
I must return to my post."
God, shit and piss and blood on his shoulder.
Just trailing through the town.
Ew.
Ew. What do we do with the 4 dogs?
I guess
don't know.
we.
They could just follow us
Party
around.
members. Party
Yeah.
members.
Hey, now we have 4 dogs. What's up?
Hell yeah. Okay, so we still need to talk to that prince.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I have a.
And then
question
also-
What's up?
for our glorious dungeon master, Mr. Rapid 64.
Yes.
How long is this gonna be going on
Okay.
for? Because I have not eaten.
Oh, okay. Do we want to end for now?
Okay, we have
I
2
think it's a-
objectives that we can
yeah.
put on for later.
I think it's a really we
Yeah.
have a really good ending point, but I don't want to force
That's-
an end.
No,
Obviously.
no, of course,
Yeah.
of course. I was like, yes, we could end it now. Yes.
It's almost been 4 hours.
Yeah. You guys are here. I'm just gonna put Arby's choke in here, but dead. So we remember where he is.
Can you just draw an X?
Yeah.
I think we should work to make every home in the map with an X over it.
That's so funny.
Yeah, everyone's
Um,
guilty.
Yeah.
But as I said before, this is where we're gonna leave off on this episode of Charisma Check. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this. This was a really great experience for me. This was of my first time DMing, so I'm sure there was some hiccups, but it was a pleasure. It was a great experience for me. So thank you guys so much for doing that.
Yeah, you did.
And-
You did lovely.
Yeah.
Reminding me that again, this is your first time DMing. You did spectacularly. You did really
Yeah.
well.
You
Thank you so
handled 2 shitheads and a newbie. That's
a
very
complete
good.
newbie. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really, think about it this way, Rapid. It's sort of like Brock Lee with like the training weights. It's like this is the hardest player like spread to DM for.
Yeah. So next time we will, I'm sure you guys will get the money out of his mattress.
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah, 3 objectives actually.
And then burn down his house.
Yeah, RB told you a little bit about like his business deal with the dogs. You guys heard about something about Carl Jr. And then what was the third thing you guys wanted to do?
Talk to the prince.
Talk to the... That's what he just
That's Carl.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. So talk to the prince, get his money, go to the house.
Go to the house.
You're
Okay,
good.
awesome. Perfect. And you guys did a great thing of freeing tons of dogs. Just so anyone
course.
is has a little bit of self peace. Everyone, all the dogs that goes into the forest, they all thrive out there. Like the ecosystem.
Okay.
Fuck that. It's only the fucking
Ecosystem. Fuck that.
Oh,
Listen, it's D&D, so either like a circle of druids are going to like, let's say, peacefully relocate them, or a monster is just gonna wipe them out anyways, and it was a drop in the bucket. Like,
No,
you know?
I'm the owner of this universe, and I say that all the dogs survive, and all of them find happy ending.
Hell
They
yeah.
actually do
They
find
all
a
go
big
to heaven.
monster, but because there's so many of them, they just completely fucking eat the fuck out of them.
Yeah, the action economy, like,
Yeah, they fix the ecosystem by killing the thing that was killing the ecosystem.
wow,
Yeah.
wow. It's like if you throw 100 cats at Tiamat, you know, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, 100 or a billion lions versus every Pokemon.
All right. Anyways,
The sun.
Yeah.
you guys did great today as players. I like really glad to have you guys. Thank you, Crow, Lump, and thank you, Spruce, for like trying out D&D and for like you actually.
Yeah.
Sorry, you actually did pretty well. Like
You did
playing
very
and
well.
stuff. I'm very proud. So yeah. Next, next episode of Charisma Check is whenever the fuck I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
This Thursday is the finale of Paper Mario. And then next week, I don't fucking know.
We'll see.
Something new, and then maybe Thursday. I don't know next week, but I just know that Paper Mario Thursday and Danganronpa Monday, and of course,
See you then.
of course, movie night on Fridays, which I will be attending from now on.
I'll be
Yeah, but-
watching.
Yes. Hi.
yeah, but I have a question.
Yes.
Has the time for movie night been moved an hour?
Is this a good question to ask on
That
stream?
happened when I was away, but now that I'm back, I don't know if to change it back or not.
I'm just asking because I never got a clarification from you about that. It's just all of the events.
I could handle
Alright.
that later. We'll handle that later. Bye, everyone.
I mean,
Bye.
it's fine.
Bye, chat.
Bye.
Bye, bye.
Mama.
Thanks for watching.
Mama.